What's up with you? What's up with you? We back at it, brother. Hold up, in my thing, man. We about to get into it, brother. Now, Trump, he went to China, and man, I got some audio. I don't know if I can play it, but I mean, it just don't even make sense. Every time I think about it, he praised this Jinping guy like this guy was something great, so great. You got Chinese citizens eating rats and synthetic rice, and he's praising this guy. Yet he's throwing Obama. He called Obama weak. He said he wouldn't meet with Biden. Like the man came to America to meet with those presidents. Trump's going over there, bending the knee. Got nothing. He also got warned about Taiwan. He told him, hey, don't interfere with this. He warned Trump. You hear Trump already backpedaling, said he's not going to sell Taiwan the weapons. They had a deal. He's turned it. He's saying he don't know. He's not going to sell him the weapons, Taiwan the weapons. They had a 14 billion, $15 billion weapons deal that is no longer on the table or whatever. Trump said he didn't know. And this guy warned Trump. So people want to know what's up with China. China has risen. Russia has risen. Every time these Trump, and you got the bigots and the MAGA, the rednecks who hate black people, and they've empowered this man. This man has went over there and he's bended a knee. And it don't even make sense. He's begging this man. And he's throwing Obama and Biden, and these are his former presidents. He's saying that, they wouldn't, he wouldn't meet. Them people don't want to meet with that man. Nobody thinking about that man. The only person thinking about Jinping is Trump. And he told him, he said, don't interfere. So he said, basically, you're going to see him invade Taiwan. They'll probably be invading Taiwan before the end of summer. And Trump will give you clowns, what he always give you, a bunch of lies and gobbledygook. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're dealing with, man. And like I said, all of this stuff, man, I was down up until we went to war. Because it's like, what the hell are we going to war with Iran for? And all of this yap about Benjamin Netanyahu saying, they got weapons. No, they don't. They've never had that. And we need to do it, pay a couple of extra bucks in gas. No, we don't need to do that. You see what I'm saying? No, we don't. No, we don't. And he goes abroad with an all-white group, and he tried to impress this man. I found out more. He tried to have all these top rich billionaires talking about investment in China. What about investment in America? What about America first? I mean, this guy's not even, look at this guy. He's not America first. Investments in China? Fuck China. You guys should have been doing that summit right here in America and investing in all of these different states and creating jobs right here. And he goes over there and he praises this guy. I get it. The guy's Chinese, and that's a big deal. It's big on showing face, and it's just the way they are. It's a different type of society. But damn, I mean, Obama didn't. He can say Obama weak all he want. Obama didn't do that. And even Joe. Matter of fact, the Chinese guy was upset with Joe Biden. He was upset with him. He still came down here. The Chinese dude still came to America. And guess what? He bent the knee. He kissed Joe Biden. He kissed the ring, and he went back over there. Trump went over there and kissed his ring, man. And that's what, and I'm getting so sick of talking to these idiots, these MAGA meth heads who they don't listen to reasoning. I mean, and they praise this guy. This guy can do no wrong to them. None. None. And like I said, I was down at first. Not really down anymore. He lost me with the Iran when he decided to go to Iran. What's up with you, brother? Great pretender in the house. Yeah, I got away from him after that. Not my thing. I'm looking at China. I don't see how people can respect the man. How you respect the man who praises a Chinese dictator and throws his fellow American under the bus? I mean, come on, man. There's limits, right? There's limits. There's limits, right? You're trying to brown nose this guy. But come on, man, there should be limits. This is what you guys voted for? This is what you guys voted for. He goes to China, comes back with nothing. He took all of those investment guys over there. Man, Jinping ain't thinking about him or those clowns. He's not thinking about those clowns. And it's this fake alpha male that these meth head MAGA morons have bought into, that he's some kind of way a tough guy. You call that tough? I can't really play it because it was on Fox News, and I don't know what you got to do to use their stuff. I know that stuff's heavily copywritten. But, man, if you call that brown nose and what he was doing to that Jinping, he was talking about that guy is the greatest. He's a leader of 1.5 billion. Yeah, and half of them are eating fucking rats and synthetic plastic rice. Yeah, that's a great leader. Yeah, he was talking about this guy. And the guy told him to stay out of the Taiwan thing. He should have said, hey, I'm an American president. You don't get to talk to me like that. This is ridiculous, man. I thought it was about America first. I thought it was America first. It's not. It's not, man. He ran a play on these dumb meth head MAGA morons, and they're still supporting this guy. Blindly supporting him. No criticism. He goes all the way over there, comes back with nothing. If Obama would have went over there, we'd have got something back. We'd have got a deal. And you go take a look at it. You go listen, go and take a look at what he said. Hannity, go to Trump, Sean Hannity. Go listen to what he said to Hannity. Madness. Where they pretend Trump's a tough guy. He wouldn't have met with Joe Biden. Why not? Joe Biden's not going to go over there on vacation. He's going over there on business. Why would he not meet with an American president? And he did meet. Well, not only that, he came to America and he kissed the ring of Joe Biden. He treated Joe Biden with way more respect than Trump. It's not going to. Let me cut to the chase. That's not going to work. They don't like Trump. Putin. They don't. They look at him as a buffoon. They don't like him. All of that brown nosing is not going to change the way they view him. No, all that brown nosing ain't going to change a damn thing. And he went over there and he didn't bring back nothing. He went over there with all of these investors trying to kiss the ring and brown nose to the guy. Hey, look what I can bring you. Trump's like a good bitch. He's like a good bitch. That's basically all he is. And he got all these suckers who support him. He's a good bitch. That's what he went over there. He bought all of those guys over there, all of that stuff over there, like a good bitch. Oh, man. Maybe I need to stay away from political content, huh? Well, I'm here now. So, look, he went over there just like a good bitch. And he bought all his boys. He bought all those suckers. And they went over there and they came home with nothing. They know what he about, bro. He went over there, man, threw Obama under the bus, threw Joe Biden. I think that's damn near treason. He goes on to Sean Hannity, praising this man, talking good on a dictator, a communist dictator. He's got nothing but praise and love. He's the mostest, bestest leader ever. But his fellow American, you know, I'm proud to be an American. You know the song he plays all the time? I'm proud to be American. I gladly stand up next to you and defend her. This man is throwing his fellow Americans, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Barack Hussein, which is a dog whistle to racism, Barack Hussein Obama, and he was a birther. Remember, he said Obama wasn't born here. Barack Hussein Obama. He had his wife who can barely speak English go on Fox talking about she didn't know if he had a birth certificate. Hell, bitch, we don't know if you got a birth certificate. And yeah, I seen your thingy things. I seen you. It's on the internet. I seen you. I seen that stuff, man. Look, when all is said and done, he went over there and he kissed the ring, man. He threw his fellow Americans under the bus. That's sad, man. That's sad. And he's not going to get it. And he's already warned him. And the guy warned him about Taiwan. Obama said it, and Obama didn't kiss no ass. Obama didn't speak around the subject. Obama told him not to fuck with Taiwan, and he stayed where he knew what to do. He knew better. He didn't fuck with Taiwan. Trump go over there, he kissing the ring, and he told Trump stay out his motherfucking business. Trump brought his thirsty ass back home. He was like a good bitch. He bought all that shit over there and he bowed. And that's the problem with these MAGA meth head morons. They want to be masculine men. They're a bunch of bitches. Look at your boy. Your boy's over there kissing the ring. That ain't masculine. That's not what a man does. They bent all down kissing that man's ring. I don't do that one. Yeah, these clowns, bro. These clowns. Hey, Trump's a broke down bitch. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And he's over there with Sean Hannity's fat ass. I can smell the paint fumes. Sean Hannity used to paint. This is how stupid the MAGA morons are. Sean Hannity used to paint walls. He got into talk radio from that. He started a local program. It took off. Fucking Sean Hannity's fat ass. This is who they look. That's what they call masculine. Sean Hannity? God, bro, how the mighty have fallen. And the only people they can pick on are the Democrats, right? Trump and Biden. What about the goddamn dictators? What about Putin? I thought we were against communism. How about we say something? Obama stood up to Putin. Obama ran Putin's ass up the block, and everybody saw it. Obama ran that motherfucker up the block. Trump's been kissing that man's ass. They're laughing at Trump. Let me tell you something. Xi Jinping, and I just learned his name 3 days ago. I don't keep up with that. Xi Jinping. Jinping, my fault, Jinping. You know, I don't know if it's true. They said the Chinese pick their kids' names. They throw up a spoon, and when the spoon comes down, they name the kid whatever the sound sounds. It sounds like a Jinping. That's what I don't know. It might have been some. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, look at these clowns in here. Here they come. Here come the MAGA. We woke up the MAGA morons. Here they come. Brother, we're all Americans. Why you attacking? I thought we were all Americans. Why are you guys attacking me? You approved of what going over there bending the knee to this guy? You approve of that? So you're telling me you approve of your president going overseas bending the knee? Go and listen. Let me just, because a lot of people, and I don't blame you, a lot of people don't listen to Fox News. Go and listen to that Hannity, the interview when he first got back. He went to go listen to that. Ooh, it's hard to listen to, man. Ooh, man. He's brown nosing. He's calling Jinping some great leader. Those people are eating fucking rats. Rats and plastic, synthetic plastic. They're trying to they gotta make food. He's got all type of population problems. You know what that leads to? When you are overpopulated, sewage. See, you got to understand, you got to do something with that sewage. You got to do something with it. You can't just throw it somewhere. It's toxic. When you have 1.5 billion people, they go to the bathroom. Your sewage system is going to be overrun. The guy was talking about, and China won't let you into the country. The guy was saying he grew up, he's in Hawaii now. He said he grew up poor in one of those Chinese provinces. He said it stunk so bad. He said he still thinks about how, he said he grew up in that, the raw sewage of that many people. You know and we take it for granted. We're in America, right? I can go outside right now, fresh air. And Trump wants to get rid of all of this, the EPA, he don't want you to be able to, say, hey, you can't have gas fumes. You can't have this type of country. Trump doesn't want those. He wants to get rid of that. He's talking about business, right? But you know what? I can go walk outside. Guess what? It smells wonderful. Guess what? If I get up early enough, not now, I can be the only person. I can literally go in my city. I can go downtown at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and for miles, I'm the only person. This is in a city, and it's clean, fresh air. I don't smell raw sewage. China, that's all you smell. Why? It's overpopulated. You smell shit from sun up to sundown, and he's praising this guy. He's praising this guy. This is the MAGA meth head moron kissing up to Jinping. It's not going to work. They see it 1,000 miles away. He bought all these suckers with him like a good bitch. He bowed down. He kissed the ring. Now he's back home. And like people forgot the war in Iran. Nobody's forgot about that. That's weakened us. The gas prices. Meanwhile, the MAGA meth head morons are paying $9 a gallon. $9 a gallon at the pumps. The MAGA meth head morons. And they're thinking that that's their idea. Well, I'm going to tell you this whole idea of masculine, alpha male, tough guy, that's out the window. That's out the window. What's up with your hot shots? Yeah, I had a little time, man. Had some fun. The MAGA meth heads, morons, all that tough guy image, that's not tough, man. Going over there kissing a communist dictator's ass, that's tough. And like a good bitch, he bought all the others with him. He bought him some more money. He came over there and he was like a good bitch. Oh man, you know what? It's wild, bro. And just like Chud the Builder, all these guys are clowns, man. They're racist. I don't even think they like women. Instead of that man smashing, he's running around going to jail. He wants to fight and shoot. Now he's in the jail. Got pegged. He's a MAGA meth head. He's a MAGA meth head moron, and he gets pegged by black women. Isn't that something? This is a crazy world, man. You got guys on the internet who look up to this guy. And they only like him because he hates blacks. That's it. What's there like about Trump? He hates blacks. Basically, he gave you slavery back. That's what you want, right? Especially in the South. That's what they want. He hates black people. That's the only, all the other stuff, high gas prices. Normally that's the Democrats, right? They don't care about that. War in Iran. They don't care about that. Food prices. They give Trump a pass. They give Trump a pass on all this brown nosing. The only thing they like that he hates black people because they hate black people, so they support Trump. And this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. Obama did none of that. Obama didn't do any of that. Obama didn't do none of that. Bending a knee, he didn't do any of that. Obama didn't run up millions and millions playing golf. Obama wasn't a fat fuck who falls asleep every 5 minutes. Obama wasn't like that. Obama wasn't falling asleep. Obama didn't kick Fox News out, which he should have. He didn't. Trump, half of the AP, Trump kicked everybody out. Trump's a fat fuck who falls asleep every 5 minutes. And this is where we are, man. And he's about to invade Taiwan, and he already warned. That's what I said, warned. Remember when we used to be the United States, man? Remember when we were the tough guys? Do you guys remember that? Remember American might, American know-how? Remember when that was a thing, man? When we were the tough guys, right? Now we're over here bending fucking knees. We're over here fighting wars, a war for Israel. Once again, they said Netanyahu's running the country. What's happened to us, man? And they give Trump a pass on everything, but the one thing that they love about him, he hates black people. He manipulates. That's why he wanted the Supreme Court to take black voting away, and they love that about him. They just want, as long as you can keep these Negroes in the pocket, Trump, we'll vote for you. We don't care about no stinking $10 eggs, no $7 gas. We don't care. We want these Negroes to be up under us. That's all they care about. Just like and they also love pegging, which I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought these were men. I thought you guys were men. You guys want black women to peg you out? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So it's a part of your racism. So what? Your racism is you hate black men. And the closest thing you can get to be a black man is to get pegged out by a black woman. Okay. Hey, if that's what you guys believe, enjoy it. If that's what you guys believe, if that's what you guys believe, if that's what you believe, I mean, you can believe what you want to, bro. Like the stream, brother. Like the stream. What you doing, man? Now, we ain't gonna have no disrespect now. You can't disrespect me. That's you making a wrong decision with that. Why am I a Democrat? So wait a minute. So that's the comeback. So I'm a Democrat. Oh, you're a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. You're a Democrat. You don't like Trump. You're a Democrat. How am I a Democrat? Hey, is Mike Pence a Democrat? Mike Pence is he's a goddamn vice president, rock solid Christian conservative, but he's a Democrat because he wouldn't lie for Trump, bro. He got him some stooges, bro. Well, y'all saw your leader, fearless leader, bending a knee. You saw fearless leader bending a knee. How about that? How about that? I don't care what you say about the Democrats. I know that Joe Biden is a fellow American. I know that was disrespectful to talk about his fellow Americans and praise this Chinese dictator. When did we used to be a different country? I can't believe that. It's okay to praise communist dictators, put them over ahead of American presidents. He gets a pass on that? Can you imagine Obama was doing that? Can you imagine Obama goes to a communist country, sits back and talks down on the America and the other and talks down on the citizens. And he comes back and he goes to a softball place like Fox News. I mean, I don't know. That don't exist for him though. And he gets to this, and you got clowns in the chat box making excuses. Why is gas so high? Somebody said Obama. So that's Obama. It's Obama's economy. It's the Obama's gas. So it's Obama's fault. Woo, man. Oh, man, these guys, bro. It's Obama's fault. Why not blame Obama? Why stop now? I see you. Look at that. That's all they got. All they got is racism, bro. Look at it calling me all these names. You guys are sick, brother. You know what I challenge you to do? Just take a second look at that interview, man, and tell me you happy as an American that your president, and that's my president. And I supported him up until the war in Iran. You tell me you happy to watch your president praise this Chinese dictator, and also within the same interview criticize Obama and Joe Biden and suggest that some kind of way Jinping wouldn't meet with Biden. Well, I still support Biden. I don't give a damn about no Chinese dictator. I'm not going to put no American president behind him. Fuck a Jinping. I don't care about no Jinping. I don't care nothing about no Jinping. And I don't want my president over there kissing ass. And he's come back and taken those like a good bitch. He took Elon and all these suckers over there with him to try to, impress daddy. Make daddy happy. And if you got it like that, you got it like that. And these MAGA methods are waking up, man. Some of them are. They're seeing how stupid they are to look up to Trump like he's some type of symbol of masculinity. God, you guys are fucking stupid. You know, that's the opioids, though. That's the opies talking. You got a mouthful of opies. No wonder you love Donald Trump. What did he accomplish, though? He was warned about Taiwan. He told him, and you have to think about it, man. This was America, man. America, bro. American might, American muscle. World power, world leader. America. Going to a foreign country, you're an American. That was like having a crown on your head. You were a king. Look, what the hell is Trump doing? Trump, the Chinese dictator, is feeding his people rats. You don't have to bow to him. What happened to us, man? American might, American leadership. What's that ad? The Marlboro Man. Remember that? That was a cowboy. He sell cigarettes. He'd be on a horseback. Marlboro Man. Now you got Chad the Builder. Stupid racist. Is that what we are now? That's what we become? Is that what we become now? Huh? Here you go. I got what you're looking for, brother. There you go. Boom. Gave you what you was looking for. You got it, brother. What happened, man? I mean, the home of the brave and the land of the free, and Chinese, citizens are floating over here on popsicle sticks and proud to come to America, man. And they want to get away from China. And Trump say he's going into Cuba. The same thing with Cuba. Cubans are floating over to Miami on popsicle sticks. They want to be in America so bad. Now we got Trump over there talking down on his fellow Americans and praising a Chinese dictator who's got blood on his hands. You think they won't even let you go into the provinces of China? First of all, it smells like shit. The sewage system is terrible over there. And you're fortunate to have a rat. You're fortunate. You're lucky to have a rat with your noodles. He's talking about Obama? Obama didn't praise this man. Obama knew he was a dictator. Obama ran Putin's ass up the block. Putin knew better. But this Trump guy, this Trump guy and this Hannity guy, I can smell when I watched the Hannity interview with Trump, I can smell the paint buckets. I can smell the paint buckets. Sean Hannity used to paint walls. And I've always scratched my head. I said, these people get their political information from a fucking home painter? But now he's made a lot of money. He sold these buffoons lies, and they fell for it. They've eaten up every bit of it. He's fed them like peanuts. Racism like peanuts, like he would feed the pigeons. And they bought every bit of it, every bit of it. And Trump went over to China with this entourage, all these investors. And Xi Jinping looked at Trump, and Trump bowed and acted like a good bitch. All of that masculinity stuff is over. And all this who's a Democrat? Is Mike Pence a Democrat? Mike disagreed with Donald Trump, and they labeled him a Democrat. Yes, take that shit on somewhere with that political stuff. Get that stuff away from me. These guys love to try to label you a Democrat if you criticize Trump, because they're brainwashed. They're brainwashed cult members. I mean, come on, you praise a guy like that? His hand all fucked up. Did you see that black spot? They got to resuscitate his fat ass. You praise that? That's what you look up to? I mean, come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? Oh, now I'm a leftist. I'm a leftist. I'm a leftist. That's some communist shit, isn't that? That's some Marxism. Karl Marx. Marx, a leftist. We don't use those. Well, Fox News does, but we don't use those terms in America. That's isn't that some what's left a leftist? That's some. That comes from Fox News, right? Fox News is supposed to be a capitalist. Well, believe me, that is a capitalist endeavor, but they're supposed to be pro-capitalism, and they're up there calling people leftists. That's some Marxism shit. He brought up Biden. Okay, go ahead. He said, I remember Biden bent the knee to the Taliban when he pulled out of Afghanistan. Okay. No, I agree. That was a horrible. Well, actually, no. It wasn't. He said he was going to go. He left. What you want him to do? This is crazy. And Trump don't like that because that's something Trump wanted to do. Trump would have loved to have people falling off his planes as he left the plane. He would have loved that shit. That was kick ass. I don't care what you say. You guys be talking about Biden, but yeah. Look, you can say what you want about Obama, right? But when you guys, because a lot of stuff he did, I didn't agree with, right? But Joe Biden, I didn't agree with a lot of stuff. Actually, I agree with Joe Biden. Y'all, you can talk about Biden all you want to. Biden was a kick-ass president. Biden really is everything Trump wants to be. Now, he just old, man. Hold up, that's another thing. Hey, I don't get mad at the man because he old. Yeah, he was just old. He got old. I ain't mad at Biden. He was just old, man, at old age. But yeah, him pulling out a rock. I'm glad he did that shit. I saw them fools falling off the plane. He's a kick-ass president. See, that's a real tough guy. That's a real tough guy. Yeah, disrespectful, man. I don't know where my mod's at, man. But I'll take care of it. Donald Trump, man, going overseas, going to a foreign country, praising a Chinese dictator, taking the whole the band with the band is back. He took the whole band with him. And basically it's a communist country. He's over there. Well, it's a mixture of both. And you go and take a look at Putin. Putin is real tight with Jinping. Very tight with Jinping. Putin is assisting Iran, weapons. China is sending weapons over there. Putin is helping kill Americans. So is Jinping. And Trump is praising these people. Trump is putting these people on pedestals. Joe Biden, that's your fellow countryman. He wouldn't meet with Joe Biden. He'd meet with anyone who's the president. He wouldn't meet with Joe Biden. Are you nuts? You know what Joe should do? But Joe should have a meeting. Joe can meet with him. Joe should say, hey, meet me in Hawaii. Joe Biden he's a former president. He can go to China. He can go to Hawaii. He can come to Hawaii. He can come to Hawaii for a tour. And while he's in Hawaii, he can have dinner with Joe Biden, and Trump will look stupid because he said he wouldn't meet. When, man, that guy ain't nobody to meet. It's harder to meet with Taylor Swift. It's harder to meet with NBA YoungBoy. It's harder to meet with Tom Brady than it is to meet with Jinping. That guy ain't nobody. Jinping is he ain't nobody, man. He got his own problems too, man. He needs to feed his people. And somebody put in the chat that they eat a lot of pork. Yeah, you know what they do. They do, and they do it quick. All of these Texas, all these wild boars and all of that, the boar problem, man. They need to send that over to China. And believe me, they need it, brother. They need it. Do you know how those things smell? They just, do you know, they know what they have to roll around in the mud, right? They have to. So if they can't find water, if they can't find a mud hole, they create one. And you know what they use to create the mud hole? You know what they use. You know what they use. If they can't, they got to drink, right? But if they can't, they have to roll around in a mud because they don't have pores, right? So, you know, that means they have to defecate and roll around in that and create a mud hole from that. And over time, rolling around, can you imagine what that smells like? And yeah, China got 1 billion people. They got to have that over there. Well, I don't know what they eat a lot of pork, put it like that. So that you can, from there, and they have bad sewage, you can imagine what that equates to. You can imagine what that smells like, brother. Who's your daddy, man? Trump goes overseas, comes back with nothing. In the process, he talks down on Joe Biden, Barack Hussein. Let me keep emphasizing Hussein. Why don't we just call him Hussein? He talks down on Hussein. He praises the Chinese dictator. I guess he thinks the guy was born yesterday. The guy can see through that. He knows he's kissing his ass. And the next thing you want to know is why. When you say, why is this guy brown-nosing me? This is a little bit over the top. You bought Elon. Is Elon elected to anything? You bought Elon Musk with you? Why you bring that stupid motherfucker? Is he elected to anything? Why is he here? Yeah, that Chinese guy wasn't born yesterday. He sees right through that. Trump got nothing. Trump got nothing. Nothing. He wishes he was Obama, man. He can't be, though. He eats too much. Obama doesn't have to have sleep damn near in a hospital bed to live. Obama sleeps next to his wife. It's rumors that Trump doesn't even sleep. That's all for show. That's what it's rumored. That's what I don't know. I mean, it's what I'm being told. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to sleep next to Melania. You thought I was gonna say, man, I wouldn't want to sleep next to no fucking Melania. Are you joking, bro? Some of you guys go too far. We don't care about that one, brother. I don't know about that. Show enough. TMI, brother. So we go all the way over. We go all the way over to China. And let's do a review. What did we get? Let's see. That's right. Okay, they tried to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Trump tried to suggest he buy some American oil. He said he'd think about it. He didn't, it's pending. Obviously, he can't open the strait. He has influence. But if you send in a box of weapons over there, I would say you've made up your mind. You're not trying to open it up. He discussed Taiwan. You know, I sort of low key hope Marco Rubio's running the country. I really do, man. You know, Trump bullies this guy. He's a little guy. Trump bought him some shoe. That's sort of sick when you think about it. Trump bought him shoes that's like two sizes too big for him, and Trump makes him, bullies him to wear it. Like he won't. Trump won't give him his shoe size. Trump like expects him to wear oversized shoes whenever they go places. Oh, that's some sadistic shit, and it's some sickness behind that. Why you want that man? Why you want to dress him like that? Why you don't want him to wear the right size shoe, bruh? Come on, what are we doing? That's a grown ass married man with kids. You dressing him up like he's a little ass boy. What's wrong? What are we doing? And we had Nixon. Nixon went out there. Nixon was the first president to go to communist China. Gerald Ford went. Obama didn't want to go. I think Obama sent a flunky out there. Clinton went. No, it says right here Obama went 3 times. He likes Obama. Trump said Trump said Jinping's all about business. Say, oh, he's all about business. Yeah, with you. Yeah, fucking with you. Yeah, he is about nothing but business. When he was talking to Obama, they know each other's kids. Their wives know each other. Jinping's kids know Obama. They was talking about regular shit, sports. With you, he about business. With you, he don't want to talk about number business. You rife through the man's shit. So, and he's seen that. What you think he gonna think about you now, Trump? You open that man's personal belongings. With you, you're right. All he wants to talk about is business. He don't give a damn how Don Jr.'s doing, how Eric Trump is. He don't give a damn. And all he talks is Mandarin to you, interpreter at all times. You think he don't speak English? You smoking. And I lived overseas. When people do, they don't like you. When they won't talk, they understand English and they speak English, but they'll just keep it in. They trying to get your ass out of there. But when two people like, they communicate. He liked Obama. He can't vote, but he liked Obama. He don't like Trump. And they don't respect his racism. They don't respect that. They see all that South shall rise again shit. They just look at America as pathetic. They look at America as a pathetic country. They all that South shall rise again shit. He loved Obama, brother. You know what? You know what? This is what I'm talking about. You guys are clowns, bro. He didn't like Obama. Yes, he did. Now, Putin didn't care for Obama, but Jinping liked Obama. They're still a communist country. But what Trump's trying to do, pour it on thick, that ain't gonna work. That's not going to work. Trump's trying to pour it on thick, and it's not working. Trump went all the way to China, came back with nothing. Nothing. We got up. Here we go. There you go. Hey, Kurt. Kurt, we're going to drop the link for you, brother. I'm going to send you to the dungeon. Is this that dude? I got a call from a guy. Is this that guy from New York who's raising his kid to be Chinese? Some dude called up here, black dude. He said he was raising his child to be a Chinese man. His child was a black kid, but he said he's raising him to be a Chinese man. He was teaching him how to speak Chinese. He's raising his son to be a Chinese man. He said China didn't roll out. You bought into that, Magic Man. Magic Man, you believe that? I know Fox News told you that. Magic Man, you don't want me to go and show you what Jinping met him on the runway. Do you want me to show you that? Because he didn't meet Trump on the runway. You guys are so caught up in this presentation and stuff. You guys are idiots. Meanwhile, you'll be eating rats and synthetic rice. That man dissed the shit out of Trump. Trump went over there and Trump got off that plane and they had the thing set up. Obama don't even want something like that. Obama looks at that as disrespectful. He don't want praise like that. We're a capitalist, man. We're America. We don't engage in stuff like that. That's Trump. Trump engages into that foolishness, all of the jumping and yelling and screaming. You've seen it. Go and look at it. Trump engages in that, not him. If you would have asked Obama, why didn't you have the Chinese lined up to greet you and jump up and down? He would have said, for what? I'm an American. That's not how we do each other. And I heard Trump say the Chinese people, they're afraid of him. It's a goddamn communist dictator. You damn right they're going to do what they're told. Oh, his people, they're afraid of him. They're afraid of him. Look at this dude right here. Get your ass out of here. Bro, there's some idiots in here, bro. It is some idiots in here. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. I know you don't want to hear the truth, man. I know you want to hear lies. You know what you want to do? You want to hear the Democrats. It's the Democrat fault. Democrat. Hide your racism. That don't work over here, man. Perhaps try another podcaster. Maybe they can grift you and talk you into tell you lies that you want to hear. You want to hear them anyhow. You want to hear those lies. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. We got more for you. We got more for you. Dollar Washer said, give me my wrench back. I might do that for you, Dollar Washer. It's been a minute, ain't it? So he goes over there and they talked about Taiwan. They're going to invade Taiwan. Yeah, I got you, Nero. I got to make sure that is him, though. They're going to invade Taiwan. And they just warned Trump. They warned Trump to stay out of it. He said, stay out of it. That's not how a dictator talks to an American president, man. And we get it, Trump. You're a businessman. You want to make sure all the you want to keep the relationship a certain kind of way. You're a businessman. You know, you the ego and oh, you want to play this ego, but still, man, this is the wrong way to achieve your goals because you look bad. You make America look real weak. He looks super weak, and this is disrespectful. You're disrespecting America, man. I thought we were proud and all of that. I thought we were, American might, American know-how. The chips, he turned down the chip deal. He didn't buy no chips. Basically, Trump went over there like the fucking Avon lady. That's basically what he was. He went over there like the fucking Avon lady, and his customer didn't buy anything. And now he's coming back with all of his bags and lotions. Yeah, isn't that something, bro? That's where we're at. And you're talking about Obama. I've never seen Obama walk around anywhere like the goddamn Avon lady. What is that supposed to mean? Put some money where your mouth. What is it? I have no idea. Hit the super chat. Hit the super chat, brother. Show me how much money you got. I bet you don't have $500. Big spender. Where you at? There you go. Hit the super chat. I bet you don't have 500. I bet you don't have $500. I bet you don't have $500. I bet you don't. Come on, man. What you gonna do? You taking too long. You don't have a credit card, brother. You don't have any money. You do not have access to a credit card. You've been cash and carry since you was born in that trailer park. Did you see that? They don't take pennies anymore. I think, what was that, some fast food? I didn't know they're getting rid of the pennies, man. I like my little pennies. We got to do something with them. I saw they said we don't hand out pennies anymore. Yeah, man. You know, isn't that something? We gonna witness the death of the penny. Ain't that something? We on our way, man. As we get older, man, what we say next 3 years, everything's digital now. You know, the money's sort of digital, but damn, I still like pennies. Okay, he said credit cards mean you don't have the money. There you go. You right. You right, man. You right about that, man. I got to get brushed up on my financial knowledge, man. My money been funny for a minute. But come on, bruh. Bruh, you was talking shit. You ain't got no bread, bruh. And you know what you get for that? The dungeon. We put the broke, if you broke, we'll put you in my dungeon, you broke sack of shit. Get your ass out of here. Up here talking about some money and he broke. Get your broke ass out of here. There you go. Get your broke ass out of here. Coming up here running off at the mouth. Ain't got no money. Talking about some money. Hey, where your money is? You ain't got no money. I gave him a chance to put some money up his broke ass. Just sat there. Probably rifling through shit trying to find his credit card. That's about run up. Motherfucker got $14 left on a $500 credit card. Talking about he got some money. Get your broke ass out of here. So Trump goes to China like the damn Avon lady. Jinping didn't buy shit. Putin laughed. And he comes back. And he goes into Sean Hannity, Fox News, and you can smell the fucking paint. Sean Hannity, Sean smell like paint Hannity, and he sits up there and says some treasonous shit. He talks about Obama and Biden and praises a communist dictator. What? You guys cool with that? You guys cool with that, man? Come on, you cool with that? Oh man, I don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know. We cool with that. I thought, well, bro, we a different country, man. This country I grew up in, man, it was about American might. It was proud to be an American. I never heard an American president throw a fellow American in front of a communist dictator. Do you know what that is? And you buy into the BS? Shout out to you, Bernadine. Same here. Now, that's a good one right there. That's a good American right there. I think she's an American. I hope so. We need more Americans like her. I hope she's an American. If not, I forgive you, okay? If you're British, if you're from Australia, I forgive you. Yeah, I won't hold it against you, okay? How about that? But yeah, you go over there and you talk down on Americans. You praise Putin, you praise Xi Jinping, and you talk down on your colleagues. And you go up here and you want to see Jim Crow again for black people. And you're behind that clown, the butler, the builder guy. You created him. Like the stream, man. Bless the cash app, man. Hit the super chat. What we doing? Sold 200 Boeings. Oh, yeah, but it's supposed to be 500. And that's a private company. When they sell aircraft, that's private. They're already rich. See, when you taking Elon over there, don't nobody care about no stinking ass Elon Musk. Take your ass back to South Africa. They don't even want you there. They ran his ass up out of South Africa. I wouldn't leave him around my woman. That man got so many lawsuits and sexual harassment. That's a thirst bucket, bro. And y'all talking about Elon Musk, he's a goddamn thirst bucket. Bro, you guys, the men that you guys praise are trash. Are trash. You trying to talk about Joe Biden? Joe Biden, healthy, he just old. You gonna hold old age against someone? Trump old. Joe Biden ain't don't sleep in a damn hospital bed. Joe Biden sleeps next to his wife. Somebody said Trump damn near in what's that? Dracula, whatever that shit is. But this is where we're at, man. This is where we've begun. Sprint. Never been on it. It don't sound safe, so I'll walk. I'll be late, man, because I'm not getting on nothing that's when it says airlines and it says discount. Because that means you don't have all the shit that's supposed to be on the plane. You done left something out. I don't care. You done left something out and I'm not getting on it. I don't want a plane that you can go to AutoZone to fix. Nope. I want a plane that's a plane. They got to call in mechanics and it takes a while. They got to call in for the parts. Parts are specially made. I don't want no shit. I don't want to get on a plane and they get off, the plane lands and they say it's going to be a 30-minute delay. Why? We got to go to Walmart and get a part. I want to get on that plane. Oh, that's okay. I don't want to get on that plane. I'll go ahead and I'll pay the extra $100 and go on another. I'll get on American Airlines or Delta. Give me Delta. Yeah, Sprint. You go to O'Reilly's. You go to O'Reilly's and get an alternator. You go in O'Reilly's to get something for your car. You see a damn pilot in there. And you say, you think he's fixing his car. He said, no, I got to fix the plane. Anyhow, who's your daddy? That's what we saw, man. Ain't that sad, man? We never thought it would happen. It happened. We never thought it would happen. It happened. And how do you guys feel about that, man? I mean, the man goes to China, comes back praising this man, ignoring what this man is. This man is a communist dictator. This man has provinces that are terrible. You wouldn't want to be there. We live in America, brother. This is the home of the brave, the land of the free. This is freedom. Go down to your nearest park right now and smell the flowers, smell the fresh air. You can't do that in China. It smells like shit in China because look at all the people there. They don't have a good sewage system. And somebody brought up they eat a lot of pork. They have to. They have to, man. They got to eat it. They got to eat pork. You got to have something with them noodles, man. Nah, I ain't been to no China, man. Why would I go to China? I go there. They won't let me in there. China, they won't let. They already know what I'm about. They know what I'm. They better not let me in no motherfucking China. I'm the realest nigga you know. You don't want me in no China. Man, you don't want me to go to China. Or they can put a guard next. They can put a guard next to me. I don't break no laws, bro. I'm just telling you, I'm the realest nigga you know. They ain't met nobody like me in China. Come on. Set it up. I go to China, bro. You're going to have, I have a bunch of people coming up to me. They'll think I'm famous. And, unfortunately, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to engage them. If they think I'm somebody who's a celebrity, I'm going to not correct them. I'm going to say, you're right. I am. They're going to come up to me and they're going to say, football player. I'm going to say, you got me. Yeah, I told you, he football player, American football. I say, I am. You figured me out. And I'm going to stop there because we don't need to go down that rabbit hole because, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to play out. You'd be surprised, man. They don't, well, we're going to leave. That's a whole different podcast. But yeah, man, so what did we get? He went over there to do what? He went over there to show off his buddies. He stays over there. They come back. Clearly, they feel welcome over there. The man why would you take your kids to a place that you fear some shit could happen? Nothing happened. Elon took his son there. That was paid for courtesy of the United States taxpayer. You guys paid for Elon's a billionaire. You paid for his fat ass to go to China and come back. And Trump knows it. I hate to say it. Trump, you didn't mean it to be this way, but they paid more attention to Elon than they did you, Trump. You saw it and I saw it. I'm not talking about Jinping. Jinping don't give a damn about neither one of them. I'm talking about the Chinese people. He said, what would you do in China? For a week, 7 days, I do a lot. But do I want to stay there? Nah, not really. But, I know what to do. Oh, brother, yeah, you don't want me to go over there. China? I would rather go to China than Korea or Japan. I want to go to China. Because China ain't seen a nigga like this, brother. China ain't seen a nigga like me. Now, Japan, they done seen a bunch like me, and Korea see too many like me. But China ain't seen it. That's why I'm saying they ain't going to let me in there. They know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. And I know what I'm about. Now, come on, let me in there. They ain't really holding the ass, though. I like a lot more ass on my women. But then again, you got to go there as a... But see, China, they don't let you in there. Nah, that's all right. I'm all right. Matter of fact, yeah, that's all right. He said, China's afraid of the United States. Well, can we even afford another war? We have 40 trillion in debt. Could we afford a war? China's holding all our debt. China's threatening to go into Taiwan. I think they're going to do it because of the Iran thing. You don't have the moral, and Trump said, he don't know what he's going to do. So it's going to happen, man. Trump, look, the Fox News crowd, the idiots and all of these guys, they don't care about Trump's lies, man. Trump wants to be in that crowd with Putin and Jinping, and they know that. They know he does. And he went over to China like a goddamn Avon lady with all of the products. And Jinping watched him put out his presentation. And Jinping told him, maybe next time. Sent him back home. He says, then why aren't they in Taiwan? Well, do you understand it? Genius, hey, genius. Do you understand it? Do you understand what Taiwan is? Go and look and see who's the main tourist to Taiwan. The Taiwan is a Hawaii to China. They don't have a problem with it. They do all of that back and forth stuff. They rattle the sword and all. That's not. They don't need. They already got Taiwan. And if anything, they're going to make it. Well, they already have Taiwan. Put it like that. There you go, Melissa. Ding dong. Who is it? It's the Avon lady. Can you imagine the people? That's why he didn't meet Trump. He didn't meet Trump on the runway because he thought it was Avon. He said when Americans show up, they said, Avon lady. He said, no, that's President Trump. He said, somebody told me the Avon lady. It's like, oh, man. And they cleaned up. But no, I mean, you got good things, you got bad things. You got good, you got bad. Let me show you something. I don't have this. I'll try to do it if I can. I'm trying to find that Hannity thing. I don't think I have it. Let me see. I might have it here. I might have it. I don't know. I doubt it. No, I don't have it. I thought I had that. Oh, yes, I do. Here it is right here. I can't, because of Fox News, you know how they are. I'm gonna try to squeeze off just a couple of minutes. Cut that off. God damn. What's wrong with this shit? They change these things all the time, man. Okay, come up. They come over here and they change this stuff. Oh, okay. I hit the wrong button. My fault. It was user error. Okay, here we go. I tried to miss that. Believe me, that's all they need. Let me block this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Fair use, fair use.
America, I'm sure, watched the reception, and I'll do a side-by-side of the reception of then President Obama.
He doesn't respect Obama. Nobody does.
That's ridiculous. He doesn't respect Obama. That is absurd. Now, that's a fellow American that he's talking about. He's praising a Chinese dictator over a fellow American, a president. Nobody respect. Obama was president. He was the leader of America. This man, this is insane, brother.
America, I'm sure, watched the reception, and I'll do a side-by-side of the reception of then President Obama.
He doesn't respect Obama. Nobody does. Highly overrated, and he's a divider. Biden will go down as...
Obama's a divider. We just had the Supreme Court take the voting rights of black people, and he encouraged the other states to continue to do it. And he's saying that Obama's a divider. I'm not a part of the MAGA cult that thinks this man can do no wrong. So, I know it's a bunch of YouTubers who praise Trump. A lot of those dudes are criminals, though. One thing you got to understand, when you look at a lot of these pro MAGA black podcasters, they're criminals. They're nothing but criminals. They're not even thugs. They're criminals. They're just fucking criminals, and they're doing it for a grift. They know they'll make money praising Trump. They're doing it, and they get money because of that. But now they don't know anything about politics. When it comes to politics, they have no idea what they're talking about. They're stupid. They're stupid about a lot of things. Not just politics, about a lot of things. They're just stupid. They're just stupid. You got to understand, there is a difference. There's always been a difference. Look, I'm going to talk about myself for a minute right here. Let me take a moment. Hold up. There's always been a difference between me and them. First of all, I'm a grown man. That's A. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. That's A. B, I'm not mad about women. I'm not upset with women. They are. C, they get sent to jail behind their women. They're stupid. And there you go.
He's the worst president in history because I think what he did on the border.
And how do you explain your relationship with President Xi? Because it seems as cordial as it can be. He doesn't seem like the warmest guy in the world on the outside.
He is. He's warm. I mean, look, he's smart. He's a very smart person.
He's smart. He's warm, a Chinese dictator.
But we have a good relationship. No, he has to respect somebody. He's no games. He's not like, let's talk about how did the Yankees do last night? Okay.
Because he talks business to you because he doesn't like you. Respect. He probably respects America, and you're the president. Now you're out here kissing Sean Hannity's ass.
Okay, who cares? They don't care. He's all about China. It's
But their
it's a
economy's
consummate
hurting.
thing.
Their economy's
I don't
hurting.
know. I've been hearing that about them for
Yeah, they're eating rats and plastic over there.
40 years that their economy is hurting. I've been hearing about it. I'm always hearing about it. Look, we want to open it up. It's massive. And we want to get all of those companies and many more in there and make a lot of money and a lot of jobs for America. That's all. It's very simple. And I've done it better than anybody else. Our deficit's way down from what it used to be, way down with China.
That's absurd. We're going to let him tell his lies. Now, hold on. I want to get you the part about Joe Biden. Check this out.
And this could end any deficit with China. China's been very good. China treated our presidents with great disrespect. Like we have a lot of presidents, and I was a Reagan fan and am. I liked him. I thought he was great, a great style and everything, but he was not good on trade. We lost the car industry to Japan and Germany and others. People have liabilities and whatever, but we had some presidents that were really, really bad. They allowed our country to be just absolutely decimated.
Now, there you go. I agree with him on that. I don't know, but I agree. A lot of the bureaucratic red tape, all of that, I agree with him. I agree with him. Now, over here, see, this is what I'm saying. This is where, see, all the disrespect and stuff, it's absurd. But now he's talking right. But now he's not being a politician. Now Trump's, at this moment right here, Trump's not being a politician.
And when you look at what happened with Biden, when you look at what happened, the way everybody treated him, there was zero respect. Obama, too. The Iran nuclear deal, it was the worst deal, one of the worst deals ever made. If I didn't go in and terminate that deal.
That is absurd. He caused more problems. He's been trying to fight to get back where we were. But no, you know what? I'm going to stop it because there's somewhere where he says Jinping wouldn't meet with Biden. That's just nonsense. And he's talking on Fox News because he knows that their fan base is a bunch of racist, bigoted, mega meth head morons. He knows that, and they buy into everything that they hear. They buy into it all. They buy into it all. There you go. Well, would you praise China then? He said the Cultural Revolution that deleted over 50 million people. Imagine that. Well, why are you praising them? And when did they become on the level of America? Why do the Chinese think they're equal to America? And many people say they've surpassed. They said because of this war in Iran, they're surpassing us. That's what they say. You could thank Trump for that. You can thank Trump for that. They said by 2035, China will have built up an arsenal of nukes that surpasses what America has. You can thank Trump for that. You can thank Trump for that. Don't thank Trump. And I'm saying that to say I didn't vote or I was not a supporter of Kamala Harris. And I'm saying that to tell you that. I'm telling you, this guy right here, this New York salesman, this New York used car salesman stuff, that's not going to work with those guys. That's just not going to work with them. I know Trump thinks it will, but it won't. Bashing his American colleagues on Hannity, talking to mega meth head morons. MAGA meth head morons. My mistake. Let me clean that up. I meant MAGA. Everything else was right on time. MAGA meth head morons. Yeah, and these people, the only thing, they don't care about what Trump does. They only care about race. They hate black people, and they're happy that Trump took black people's voting rights away from. That's what they're happy about. That's what they only hate. They hate me because I'm black. They hate you because you're black. And they watch Fox News because it feeds them the racism that they want to see. Hit the link, Rick. Hit the link. Rick the electrician. Bro, you on food stamps. This dude called himself Rick the electrician, and he's got a bag of food stamps. He's got a pocket full of stamps. He's probably an opie addict, and he's sitting around here on these tubes talking. Like the stream, man. Well, you know what we're going to do for you, brother? We're going to save you from your problems, all right? You said it's pathetic. Okay, you know how we rescue you? How about welcome to the dungeon? Get your ass out of here. You going to hit the link or not, Rick? Because if not, you probably would be better off watching, what is this, Saturday morning cartoons, brother. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're right. So you know what I'm going to do, Rick? Since you're afraid to come up, we're going to relieve you of your duties. How about that, brother? Goodbye. Yeah, this racist white dude called up here and think I'm going to let him hurl racial insults at me. He's afraid to come up and speak. He thinks I'm going to let him sit in the chat hurling racial insults. The whole time defending Trump and saying Trump's not racist, but he's dropping N-bombs and calling me names. No, thank you, brother. You have to hit the dungeon for that. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We have a join link posted, man. If you know, I know what you guys are. So, but yeah, I want you to tell me what did we gain by Trump going overseas? What did we win with Trump went over there, and how did we win? And if you're sane and civilized, we'll take your disagreement. But if you want to make it racist, you know, we're going to have to put you in the dungeon. But now, listen, we got the link posted. You can come up and voice your concerns. If not, forever hold your peace and keep on walking. And this is the type of this stuff right here. This is racial taunting right here. We was kings. What are you saying? We're not talking about Africa. This is what they do to black people. Anytime black people get out of the line of a good Negro, like a slave Negro, pick his cotton, shut your mouth, dance a jig for the white man. Anytime the black man dares be so bold to get off that path, they get basically harassed. We was kings. Racially harassed. It always has a racial overtone to it, underpinning. When their insults are always racially created. We was kings. I'm talking about Trump going to China. Trump's the president of the United States. I'm in America. We was kings. You're a racist, brother. You're a fucking, you know what? Get the fuck out of here. This fucking racist sack of shit. And he probably thinks he's not. He probably thinks he's not, though. He sits back, and when he engages with black people, everything has a underpinning of hate and racism. Little sayings, we was kings. Hussein Obama. Hussein, you probably are a Democrat. All of that is racial. And it's all of this is racial. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Nice knowing you, brother. Nice knowing you. And see, they got a lot of these clown Negroes who play the game of Democrat, Republican, and all of that stuff, like the Nick Cannons, like dumbass Nick Cannon who say the Democrat. They got people like that, but they get mad when they have a black man like me. See, they can't get me. I know that's not right. And I'm saying, what is the Democrat stuff? So is Mike Pence a Democrat? Is Mike Pence a Democrat? No. Now, see, now that's Trump is such a rotten fuckwad. That's not me. See, that's not me. That's her. I didn't say that. Yeah, Studio Foo. We got to say a prayer for him. Unfortunately, he couldn't control himself. His racism showed his ugly head, and we had to let him go. We had to relieve him of his duties. So we sent him to the dungeon. All you got to do is conduct yourself like you got some sense, man. We don't care. You can disagree with me all day, but lacing all of your disagreements with racial slurs and insinuations, no. Like the stream, man. Yeah, that would be Time magazine. Trump made the cover. Yeah, Project 25. Yep. Well, hey, he said what he wanted to get rid of, and they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of it. So they didn't play. They didn't pray. They put it out there. You voted for him. They voted for him because of race. They didn't vote for him because he was the policies were better. They voted for him because they are racist. And all these countries see the country is a racist country. They don't want black people to even have a right to vote. And Trump's over there bad-mouthing his fellow Americans. If Obama did that, Obama would have been impeached coming off the plane. If Obama would have went to a foreign country and bad-mouthed his fellow presidents or who he was running against, if he'd have went over there and talked about, good thing you voted for me because that Mitt Romney, he's a horrible guy. Nobody respects Mitt Romney. He's trash. Mitt Romney. They would have impeached Obama, fuck that, on the plane. Obama would have been relieved of being a president on Air Force One. But Trump can get away with it because he's white. Because he's white, he'll be able to get away with it because, that's the country we live in. They're going to protect him. He's white. His racism is what they want. His competence has nothing to do with it. He said, what did Biden ever accomplish in China? So he admits Trump didn't get anything done. I appreciate that, Mike. You're on your way to recovery, brother. The first time is to admit that you got a problem. And what did Biden do? Well, what did Trump do? Nothing. He took, he went over there like Trump went to China like a good bitch. He took all of that over there to show off to Jinping. So all of that masculinity stuff, man, you can forget about that. That ain't masculine. Kissing a man on his ass, that's masculine. That's being a masculine man. You over there bent over kissing a man on his ass. And you look at these simps, especially these black dudes. You look at these cowardly black dudes trying to justify Trump. Because these people let me tell you something, the black dudes who support Trump, they come from single mom homes. They don't know what a man is. They're fatherless little boys. And they're lost, and they're trying to find somebody to pin their hopes to, so they hop on Trump. And he let them down. Look, you can, like I said, up until the war, actually, I wouldn't say I was a Trump supporter, but, I agree with a lot of stuff Trump does. But when he went to war with Iran, come on, man, that's a bridge too far. I thought this was America first. I thought this was about what's best for us. I thought we came first. All of this Elon Musk and all of these top leaders to China. How about the top leaders to America? How about a big job summit? How about creation here? Fuck China. So yeah, I'm sorry if that pisses you off. I'm sort of like Mike Pence. I'm with you until I'm not. Mike Pence is not a fucking liberal. Mike Pence, they call him a liberal because he don't agree with everything. Hell, he was not going to do that. And I'm glad he didn't. He didn't want to go against the will of the people. Trump tried to thwart the will of the fucking people. But then again, they don't care, man. David, you can support Trump. And if we can, who's going to agree with everything a president does? Everything? That's what they've made it into now. You have to agree with everything Trump does, or you're a liberal. You, Joe Biden. Actually, like I said, if you want to be honest, Obama was president, but Joe Biden, all of that getting out of Iraq, I don't give a damn. I saw them people trying to, how's that his fault? I saw them people trying to get on that plane. That ain't his fault. That ain't no different if you go try to get on, you don't have a ticket and you go out here right now to the airport and try to hop on the wing. What's the difference? That's United's fault because you tried to hop on the wing of the plane? That's their fault. He said, I'm a communist. No, I'm not. You don't even know what a communist is, Ephraim. Look at these names. They get on black people names, right? They get on black Shaquila and, the crazy name, Your Majesty, black names, right? This man's name is Ephraim. The fuck out, Ephraim? That man, somebody named you Ephraim. Bro, you need to change that shit. His name is Ephraim. Ephraim. What's your name, bro? Ephraim? What? That's your name? Isn't that something in black? They laugh at black names when you got these stupid names. Magnus. Ephraim. Yep, they still using 80-year-old propaganda, bro. And I think Chud, for me, Chud the Builder has opened up a window to America that's often hidden. His poverty. Now, we know he gets money because of his supporters, but his poverty, the fact that a black man piped this woman out, now he's mad at Negro. He's mad at the Negroes. Well, let me give you something on this. Black men pipe out a lot of these black dudes' wives. They pipe out a lot of these black men, girlfriends and wives. So, Chud, you're overreacting to that one. You're overreacting to that one because believe me, they take them down. That A. B, his ignorance. It opens up your eyes to that side of the world, man. Because you don't even know that exists like that. And his premeditated desire to harm a black man, where he's walking over to them with a pistol in his hand. And people are saying that he was holding and patting on his pistol before. He was patting on his pistol before. Trump the Builder. That's what we need to go with. Somebody need to go to AI and put Trump in that mustache and that hat. Trump the Builder. Get out of here. Why do these guys come over here with all this racism, bro? These bigots why do they come here, man? I don't get it, man. They come over here with that. They want me to bow down. You know, I'm not bowing down. You bow down. You bow down like your boy. His age too tough. Well, he is divisive. He's a very divisive president, and he's the leader. Well, they're saying that the reason that he was doing all that bowing and ass kissing is because America's being surpassed by China. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. America's being surpassed by China, man. The Chinese, man, despite, you know, a billion people, there's only what, 270 million Americans? 270, right? China's got 1.5 billion people. They got sewage problems. But China's old, man. China's ancient. America's only what, 400 years old? Yeah, America's a very young country. 335, okay, we can go with that, Resurrect. 335 million Americans, right? But still, China's got 1.5 billion. They have to eat, they have to sleep. And even their animals, he said they got a lot, they better eat a lot of pork. Those animals create a lot of toxicity when they, you know, that's going to be created. Where's China going to keep all? I don't even understand how they can even feed that many people. I really don't. That's a lot of mouths, bro. What does that do to an economy, man? I mean, to a environment. You taking that much fish? You long line and taking that up? You got 1 billion people? You right back out there. That's crazy, man. That's way too many people. Your quality of life is going to decrease. It's going to decrease. Your quality of life is going to go down. And you don't have to, you're right, Resurrect, you're right. Bats. Would you like a bat soup? A bat bone soup? I'll have a fried rat. Give me a dog. Give me a cat and dog salad and a bat bone soup. Nah, man. They actually do have McDonald's over there. Give me some, I'd be messed up. I'd have me some Mickey. I eat some McDonald's, man. I'm not eating that stuff, man. They do. I don't even know the name of it, but there's some food over there. There's a couple of things I no longer eat. I didn't know what the name of it when I was eating it, but then a couple of them things was after the club closed, you go by this little big wide, not China, but I'm saying you go by this big seafood thing. It's about 15, 16 different types of fish. And it's hit and miss. It's all in the native, language. It's hit and miss. So you get this, you get that, and then you get like a bag. It's real affordable. For about $4, man, you can get about 3 pounds of different. So you get back home and you're going through it and you're biting it at, okay, that's nasty. You're biting it at, it's okay. You biting it, oh, that's pretty good. What is this? I don't know what it was. I wish I did know what it was. I could go and get it now, but now I don't know what. Now it was something. Now it was really good, man. Now, and it was a unique taste. Now, I hope it wasn't no damn dog. It might have been, man. I didn't know. Now, man, don't tempt me. I hope it wasn't a cat or a dog, man. Whatever it was, I had never tasted it before. It was very tasty. Whatever it was, I don't know what. I thought it was some type of fish. You're right. He said you po folks. James said he likes sheephead stew, shark nuggets, mullet, and no fry flatbread. There you go, man. Have at it. I wouldn't even touch nothing like that. Sheephead stew. I'll go to McDonald's, man. Shark nuggets. I feel sorry for that shark, man. Shark, let the shark be a shark. Yep, Trump threw Taiwan under the bus. He said that he don't care. He said he's not going to get out there and protect it. And that's if they invade, what are we going to do? I'm just saying, if they do invade Taiwan, what are we going to do? We're over here in Iran. Our hands are full. Our plate is full. That's not good, man. Yeah, no, went over there for all that, took all that time, got no deals done. We see now Taiwan, he was warned about Taiwan, which is really disrespectful to the U.S. And China is supposed to be on its way, but it's not the equivalent to America, and neither is Russia. But the way Trump bends over to these guys, he almost puts them on the same equal footing as us. And that's crazy, man. You could talk about Joe Biden and Obama, but damn, don't big him up. Don't make Jinping seem like he's better. And yeah, I know the ego thing. He's just massaging his ego because he wants to manipulate him later on. But damn. He didn't respect Obama. That's nuts. That's basically saying he don't respect America. They respect America. Now, Trump, this is what, then Trump can pretend all he wants to. Well, maybe Putin. Maybe Putin. I don't even think they like Trump. If Trump shows any kind of integrity, we wouldn't cry about it, but he never does. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's sad, man, but we see how the mighty have fallen, man. And we see the country that we live in, man. And we have to make a decision. What are we going to do? What's our next move? Who's your daddy? Isn't that something, bro? We never thought we'd see that, right? All of these guys claim to be alpha males. These guys are simps. They're not alpha males. They're simps. And they deserve Trump, though. Let me say this. They deserve Trump. They deserve this guy. And all of you guys, well, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to get into that. But they deserve, the MAGA meth heads, they deserve Trump. Look at your boy, though. He's kissing the ring. Obama never kissed the ring. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. He's kissing the ring. Like the stream, man.
By the way, the one thing they told me, because I deal with the Iranian leaders now a little bit, they said very strongly, because I said, we're getting the nuclear dust. That was a term I made up because it's sort of, it's a simpler term for people to understand. It's nuclear dust, sort of dusty. But I said, we get the nuclear dust. They said, you will get it. They agreed to it, right? They agreed to it. But then they take it back, then they agree, it's back and forth. I don't know. I think they have a lot of problems with the leadership. But Sean, I said, we get the nuclear dust. They said, there's only 2 countries that can get it. Who? You and China. Nobody else has the technology. I said, why do you say? He said, because when you hit that thing, the whole mountain collapsed on it.
That's just nonsense. That's nothing but lies. And of course, Sean Hannity's not going to challenge him. That's nothing but lies. They don't. Their actions must speak different because that Jinping, he don't even like Trump. How you gonna go and hang out with someone for 4 days and it's all business? That's a person that does it. They trying to get your ass out of there. They trying to hurry up. That's hurry up and buy. Basically, that's what he told Trump. Hurry up and buy. You buy. You buy. You leave. Oh, here we go. Another racist. We got another racist. Another racist who tries to convince you that only the Democrats are racist. What about the Republicans? They're not racist? They're not. You don't think the Republicans are racist? He's saying the Democrats, they lie about their racism. Okay, guess what? The Democrats are racist. But what about the Republicans? Yeah, get your racist ass out. Did they brainwash these buffoons into thinking that somehow they're not? Get out of here. Get out of here. And this Jinping, he don't even like Trump. He knows Obama, Michelle. He knows Obama's wife. They know each other's kids. Obama was there 3 times. He came to see Obama. They respect each other. The Chinese respect Obama. They respect the Obamas. The Chinese respect them better than really some of these Americans, these MAGA people. Trump is brown-nosed and hard. That's not going to work with him. You guys got to understand, he sees Trump coming with that Avon lady. That's shit that's not going to work with him. That's not going to work with him. That's not going to work for him. You got to understand that. Let me get rid of this dude. Some of these people, bro, get your ass out of here. Some of these clowns, bro, they come in here and they say just some of the most ridiculous things. And they hate me because I'm black. That's it. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just black. And they sit back and they look at these other absolute idiots. Well, and they buy into their racism. They feed them what they want. He said he got Putin's pictures in his Oval Office. I don't know. You got me on that one. I don't know. You got me all the way on that one. I have no idea why he has Putin's private photos in his Oval Office. I don't know. Maybe that's who he respects. Maybe that's, I guess, I don't know. Like the stream, man. He said, we hate skin. Get your ass out of here. You're fucking racist. You don't want to bring up race because you want to hurt black people. You're white bigot. who don't like black people to talk about their being harmed. You want them to ignore that. Get your ass out of here, dumb fuck. And don't tell me, I actually like doing that. So don't come over here. That's how you handle that. You know the smart way to handle that? Don't come over here. Well, hear this racist shit. You think I'm a co-sign with that? Hey man, stop bringing up race, man, because and black people done lost their right to vote, right? Oh, but blacks stop bringing up race because race don't matter. Hell, it matters to you, and it certainly matters to Trump. It matters to them. It matters to them. Fuck out of here. They ignore all of Trump's mistakes, all of his stupidity, but they support him because he hates black people, and that's what they like. Just like they making Chud to build the fucking rich. They're funneling that man's money. He's going to have probably $2 million in about 3 days because they support his racism. I don't care what they say. They support the man. Look at how the money's flooding into that man. They like anybody that puts you Negroes in check. Trump knows that. Trump knows that. He knows how to get your vote. You're a MAGA meth head moron. Feed you racism like peanuts. Feed you out of his hand. These idiots, bro. That's all they want. And the SEC is finished. The SEC is finished, brother. Why should American lives and taxpayer money be sacrificed for an Israel that even attacked? Yep. Somebody was saying how many churches in Israel? You got to get over there. You got to go over there. You'll see for yourself. Here we are. Here we are looking at the aftermath. He goes over. It's not going to work. The Jinping, he's trying to use that to hammer Biden and hammer Obama. Those are lies. Jinping actually knows Michelle Obama. He knows their children. They both know each other's kids. Jinping has a real relationship with Obama. I don't know about Biden, but with Obama he does. He doesn't even like Trump. When you meet someone and they don't introduce their wife to you and you're there for 3 days, they don't particularly care for your company. Their kids don't know you. They don't care for your company. And this is what these MAGA stupid morons think, that some kind of way he's playing China or playing, but he's not playing them. Matter of fact, Putin got money. He's falling over money. He's falling over money. He's making so much money under Trump. Jinping, he's elevated himself. America's a world leader. He done propped up China now. He done made China into greatness. None of you people were upset and embarrassed by Joe Biden. Okay, why should I be embarrassed by his? If you talk about that debate, okay. I didn't like the debate. He didn't look competent. He fell asleep during the debate. But all of a sudden, it's the end of the world with Trump. No, you throwing your fellow Americans under the bus, brother. Don't you get it? Don't you understand that? You come back and talk about two American presidents. You don't have to agree with their politics. You don't have to agree with liberalism. And they were two liberals, but you praising a dictator? Why? Who the fuck cares about what they do in China? I don't care. I could care less about what's going on in China. He's praising this Jinping guy like this guy's somebody to be looked up to. For what? For what? He says open borders. Okay, we got them shut now. I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree when Obama was doing that. I don't agree with that. Fox News was on it too. They used to put the migration. They used to have them guys walking Fox News. I haven't seen that. They was coming to the border. Remember that? They had that long immigrants was coming here. Fox News was, they know what they're doing, bro. They was agitating their viewers. I didn't like, I saw it really in California. They even have signs up. I thought that was just absurd. You have signs saying, people are coming across the highway. So while you're driving down the highway, they'll have a sign saying it'll be a woman and like a little kid. I'm trying to see, and a man, I think, and they'll say be on the lookout for migrants crossing the highway. So yeah, that was years ago. They had a migration problem back then, man. Man, it was crazy. I said, damn, it's that bad. They got signs like deers, like if it's a place that's got a lot of deer, they'll put a little sign up. Nah, for real. In California, I was right around Tijuana. As you drive toward the closer you get, you start seeing those signs popping up. But they pop up before you get, I'd say 4 or 5 miles from there, they start popping up like bears. Whenever you see something, it's a wooded area, it's an area where there's a lot of problems with animals and stuff going across the road. They put up signs. Go and look at it yourself. That shit old, though. I'm talking about that was years ago. They probably done something completely different now. Yeah, he's over there begging Jinping, man. And MAGA wants us to praise him. MAGA won't criticize him. I'm saying, how you gonna criticize? How you gonna praise a communist dictator and ignore a your fellow man, your fellow countryman? Joe Biden wasn't in the Epstein files. Yeah, we are. Good. Hey, look, salute to you, Trump. I had totally forgot about that thing. Salute to you, Trump. I forgot about it. You want to take people's minds off the Epstein files. You did it. You were successful, sir. You were successful, sir. And yeah, listening to me, if you're a racist and you think something special about Trump, you're not going to like what I say. You shouldn't listen. You're just going to get upset. You're going to get upset. You're not a real macho man. You're really a bitch. And we could take it to the next level. I'm cool with that. And I now the chat, a couple of people, I don't think they don't sound like they like they don't sound like they like Trump very much. I don't know what to say on that. I'm not here to Mike Pence. Mike Pence, is he a liberal? Put me with Mike Pence. Just like Mike Pence disagreed with him, I just disagree with him. So that makes me a liberal now. I'm just like Mike Pence, man. I'm an independent though, but for people to say I'm a Democrat or a liberal, that's absurd. I'm not. But that's the way they did Mike Pence. That's how they did Mike Pence. Now they go all the way to China. And Trump says they got some, he does what he always say, huge deals when nothing happened. Basically, he was a glorified Avon lady. And he comes back with nothing. Xi Jinping says, I agree on many things, and we agree on the trade. We're going to be doing a lot of trading. Now, he told Canada not to trade with China. He told all these countries not to trade with China. He's over there kissing the ring. They're upset that he's praising China when they're one of the reasons for all of our manufacturing jobs. Yeah, and the Chinese make these real cheap, or how about affordable electric vehicles? And Trump won't let them in. Now, I understand why. But how long are we going to be able to continue this? I'm just saying, they've manufactured, they're going to make them the next year, they'll make them even quicker and more affordable. So you don't want them here because, yeah, they're going to kill the American automobile market. But you want to continue that. And these other presidents, they were trying to get rid of that. They accepted that the world had changed and we needed to move on. But you want to ignore it. So. Analysts are trying to find anything that coincide with the statements that Trump's making, that there's evidence of anything that he's saying. It was mostly symbolism. The Boeing price, he said he was going to buy it, 500. That went way down. So we didn't get the deals we were looking for. China's still involved with Iran, so is Russia. They're all supplying Iran with weapons and intel to kill American troops. And Trump's over there bowing to this guy. He's kissing to this guy. That's crazy, man. We live in crazy times. And he has this group of racists that love this guy. They love everything about this guy. Courts already packed. The Republicans already packed the courts. The Democrats want to own the Supreme Court again. That's why they want to pack it with their own and bring it to 13. Well, you've already packed it. You've already packed it. You've packed the courts. The way it works, Mike, you just want to be a dictator. See, you guys don't like the liberals side of America because you want to dictate the way they live and think. That's why you blame the Democrats for everything you do. You say it's the Democrats. That's what you just did. You just packed the courts. But it's the Democrats, right, who want to pack. I got it. Yeah, but that vote have been diluted. And as a free American, you should be against racism, but you support the racism. You support the racism of changing the blacks, having them their right to vote. You support that shit. Yes, you do. Man, get your ass out of here. Get your fake ass out of here. You came in here. You support that shit. You like the fact that blacks don't have the right to vote. You support that shit. Get your fake ass out of here. Get your fake ass out of here with that bullshit, the Democrat. Them was white people. The Democrat. Get your ass out of here. Black people couldn't vote back then. They didn't care what political party you was back during slavery. The Democrat. You racist sack. Get your ass out of here. You blocked. Get your racist ass out of here. Sick of these guys, man. They come in here and they think that this is the Hodge twins. They think this is one of those Sambo shows. What's that guy, Officer Tatum? They think this is the Sambo hour. This is the Sambo hour where they can just spew their hatred for black people and have a black person co-sign it. Yeah, you right. You right. It's the Democrats. The problem is the Democrats. See, the problem is the Democrats. No, we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. You guys don't like Dr. King and you don't like black people voting. You were the same guy. I'm looking at him in the chat. You're the same people who called Dr. King a communist. Dr. King represented communism. That was communism. You spied on the man. You put the man's business in the street. I think those were lies. I still think those are lies. He was cheating on his wife. Meanwhile, you defend the founding fathers. They were a bunch of bigots. They actually did own slaves. They actually did sleep with underage women or girls or whatever. The founding fathers did these things. This is not some made up secret FBI tape. This is what they were really doing. But they don't want to talk about the founding fathers and the racism of the founding fathers. But they'll talk about Dr. King. Well, he's a good man, but still, man, he was cheating on his wife. I think he was wrong. I think because of that, you can't go by that, because what about the founding fathers? Well, man, that was a long time. Oh, you're just making excuses. Get out of here. You're just making a bunch of excuses. Yeah, just a bunch of excuses, man. Just lies and excuses. That's pretty much what you got when you got MAGA. You got lies and excuses. And they want the Negroes to bow down and believe the lies. You're a good Negro. Just like Chad, I'm going to call you a nigger, and if you get upset, you a bad one. But if you take it, you a good one. That's MAGA. The black people who, after this Iranian war, the black people who support MAGA are the same type of Negroes who will let a white man spit in their face and call them a nigger. And then talk about, yeah, it's okay, man. And those are your MAGA heads. That's a MAGA. That's a MAGA. That's a black MAGA. That's a black MAGA, 100%. And I hope MAGA, when these Negroes show up to your rallies, spit in their fucking face and call them niggers. Why not? They want to be down to MAGA. They want to be like you, right? Come on, they got to come on, get it. Come get it. Come get it. I hope you do it to them. They deserve it. Why stop? Why play with it? Where we at, man? I know niggas been hating on me. There's a link right there, man. These niggas be listening to me. You got niggas out here listening to me religiously, brother. Support the platform, man. Send me a super chat. I know you're in the clouds listening. You're in the clouds listening. You can't do what I do, though. You can't do what I do, though. You can't move like I move, man. I might stay in this political sector, man. I think I might stay here. I think I might I think I'll start a fire. I think I like being. You guys don't know. We talk relationships a lot, game and stuff, but this politics thing is really, yeah. You know what? I think I'll stay for a while. I think I got to start me another channel though, because I still got to do my game thing. That's just I bleed that. That's just in me. That's gonna come out. And all of these tricks that's running around these YouTube channels, something has to be said. He said the founding fathers, yeah, Thomas Jefferson. These men were sleeping with 12-year-old children, having babies with them, beating them. They were slaves. They talking about Dr. King. Dr. King, oh, he had a lot of hookers, man, and Dr. King was using the donation to get hookers, man. Okay. And how you know? Well, they illegally taped him. Well, what about Thomas Jefferson? He was sleeping with slaves who were 12 and younger, making babies with him. But that's okay. Why is it okay for founding fathers to do it? Because they white? Okay, I follow. I understand now. I got you. The rules don't apply. I got you. Let's talk about King. I got you. Let's just talk about King, man. He's a socialist. Whatever that is. You know what's the good thing when they call King a communist and a socialist in the ghetto? Niggas like, what? What do they mean? They like, what? They don't have no time. Man, they ain't wasting their time on no shit like that. He's a what? Have you ever seen the hood? Have you ever been in the hood? They'll come in and say, well, Dr. King was a communist. Like, yeah. They be agreeing. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. Yeah. Are you gonna let me get my supplies? Yeah, we're gonna get your supplies. Come here, Jesse. Yeah, yes, sir. Now, Jesse, we ain't out here following no goddamn communists. Yes, sir. You know what that is? Yes, sir. Dr. King was a communist. Yes, sir. Now, you love your country. Yes, sir. You don't need nobody coming in here messing with us. We got a good thing going on, right, Jesse? Yes, sir. You gonna listen to a communist? No, sir. That Dr. King's a communist. Yes, sir. Okay, Jesse, you can get your flour. We got your supplies back there. It cost 25 cents, but you know how we do. I'm going to put you down. You're going to pay me back $2.50. Yes, sir. Now go back there and be a sharecropper. I'm on my way, sir. Yeah, that's how they want Negroes to be. And they want to tell you. That's why they redistrict, because they want to tell black people who to vote for. That's why they always dangling some fucking racist ass Republican that claims to be a Christian. These people ain't no Christians, man. These people don't even know nothing about the Bible. They just claiming that shit. They kids be on dope and all that shit, be on crack and cooked up opioid box. Yet they try to present you that somehow they're special, just like Chud the Butler. Just old racist ass white man. And I'm glad they gave him $1 million bond. And they said, well, what about Carmelo Anthony? So what? So what? So what? You can't do nothing about it. So what? And he jugged up 2 white boys. He sent them to meet their makers. They come over here with that BS, bro. They piss me off with that stuff. I'm talking about a man going over to kiss the ring in China, and they talking about Joe Biden. What the fuck they got to do with Joe Biden? You know what? You're right. Democrats have been talking blacks to vote blue. How about this? Democrats have been telling blacks to vote blue for the last 50 years. What have they gotten? Nothing. You're exactly right, brother. Were you getting a disagreement? Whoever you are, I couldn't agree more. And they talk about Clyburn, all of these districts. You got potholes, you got abandoned cars, you got overgrown houses, you got neglect all around these communities. That's why the thugs out there, the gangs, you got whole communities that's gang run. You got a weak policing. Police are scared to go into those communities. Crime is out of control. The thugging, Democratic districts. The schools, they beating the teachers, beat the hell out of a teacher. Nobody wants to teach in the ghetto. All the bad teachers are gone. We only get the worst teachers. The thugs run the community, gangs, criminals, drugs. Where you got a disagreement at, brother? Now, let's see if they get rid of it. Come on. Let's see if the Republicans will come into those communities and be tough on crime. Come on. Come on. Hey, Mr. Republican, say, hey, I want you to go into all those communities where there are open air drug sales and where there's trap houses, close them. And be like Trump. Be like Trump. I don't give a damn about no permits. I don't give a damn about I got to wait for something. Close them. Close them. You selling drugs in here? Close that place. We're going to take that. Be like Trump. Fuck all that community couch. Be like Trump. You Republican, you win the district. Come in here and clean it up. Come on. I live in the motherfucker. Come clean it up. Come on. Win my support. Come on in the district and clean it up. Get the thugs out. I don't support that. That's the Democrats. Get the criminal out. Well, you got them right there in MAGA. The black criminals became MAGA supporters. You already got them. So come on in the community and clean it up and see if the black people will be upset with you. They'll vote for you again. They don't give a fuck about no district. You think they know more about it than you do. They trying to raise a family. You got criminals and thugs running around. They don't want that. That's why you guys got it wrong, man. You guys got it all wrong. Clean it up. Only thing in the black community that's owned by black people is a goddamn strip club. That's it. They don't own no McDonald's. They don't own no Wendy's. They don't have no industry. The black people don't. The only thing they got is and it's the shit club. It's the shit strip club. Hoes in there so broke they barefoot. They can't even buy a pair of heels. Po pimping in that motherfucker. Po pimping. Fuck out of here, bruh. Let's talk politics. You can't keep up with me. Like the stream, man. I'm on a whole new level, man. That's what motherfuckers don't understand about me. They think I'm not like y'all. I'm not like you. You into the racism. You gonna vote for Trump. You ignore his stupidity and vote for him because he's white and he's racist. Well, okay, white man, come on in the community and clean it up. Come on in the community and clean it up. I'll be the first person to vote for Mr. Republican man. I'll go out there and vote for you. You cleaned the community up. You shut down all the crime. You got industry now. You got the illegals out. You got black people, they're proprietors, open up stores. You standing on it. You said we're getting these traps out of here. We're getting all these abandoned properties, all these cars. We're getting out. And guess what? Come on, do it. Do it. And do like you're doing with Chud the Butler. We don't play that race thing. You threw his ass in jail. That's how you heal a community. Hats off to Tennessee. That's how you heal a community. You let him clown, you let him show his ass. You knew about him. And we went out there and he done shot somebody. All right, now how about $1 million bond, you stupid motherfucker? We don't play that race shit over here. I don't know why you think we do. free speech my ass. Get your ass in there with Leroy. And you know what? Throw in if you're a guard there, throw in a strap. When you walk by a cell, throw a strap in there. So that you like to get pegged though, right? There you go. Because he been out here listening, he been reading his comments, and over here somebody's giving him money, GoFundMe. They got that white boy head gassed up. Got him walking around with a cowboy hat on and a handlebar mustache. And he letting women blow his butthole out. So that's the sign of masculinity from these people, the MAGA people. That's a MAGA boy. And he's only tough with women. Have you noticed that? Whenever there's a group of women, oh, he's loud, bro. He's aggressive with them. Well, especially white women. He seems to have an anger toward white women. But he might not make it to trial. He might not make it to trial. He's in jail now. You go to jail with all that race shit, guess what? You go to get you some lunch, guess who's handing it to you? And guess what? They don't care about that shit. They don't care that you racist. They really don't. But if you get out of pocket, they gonna show your ass what's up. They go for the prisoners and the guys. And watch them white boys. Them white boys don't care. White boys gonna say that ain't even no race stuff for us. No, that's on him. That's on him. He came in here talking crazy. Hey, man, you know, we got to go to the chow line. We really don't mess with the blacks and the Latinos. We just, you know, we are what we are, but we have to go in there and eat. They feed us. So keep it down. He gonna fuck that up. You know he gonna fuck it up. And they gonna say, all right, well, you on your own then, bro. Oh, I'm a liberal? Okay. He gonna call some hardcore racist white guy a liberal. He gonna say, well, I'm not a liberal. I'm just saying they feed us. So we have to go in there. We keep to ourselves. If they mess up, if they do something, yeah, we'll handle it. He goes, man, fuck that. I'm on these niggas' ass. I'm on their necks. They're gonna say, okay. Okay. That's what it is then. That's what's up. That's what's up then. That's what's up. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We have our opinion. You have yours. I know you don't like mine. I know you want me to be one of these Sambos who co-sign, make you feel comfortable in your racism. I'm not one of those. And guess what? The difference is, too, these guys, and I see them, they're YouTubers, and they have on their MAGA hats. These dudes ain't never went to no war zone. They ain't never did shit for their country. They on here lying to racists for the money, and it works. Now, hold up. That's sort of like Chud. Chud is throwing out racism, and look at the money he gets. So, yeah, there's a bunch of cowardly white people who will pay you to be racist for them. And I see that now. We see that with Chud. We see that with Officer Tatum. We see that with the Hodge twins. Bigoted, racist white people funnel their money so that they can channel their racism, their hatred toward their fellow American. We see that. That's pretty obvious. Well, we hope nothing happens to Chud. How about that? Is that good for you? We hope that he's okay. We hope nothing happens to him. Yeah, he's rolling the dice, man. Chud is really rolling the dice. He's taking a chance. He's taking a chance that nothing will happen. I don't know, man. I disagree, Great pretender. I disagree. I think I say by all. You know what? You don't know. Okay. Okay. I hope nothing happens to. I hope nothing happens to him. But he's rolling the dice. And we got to wait and see, man. We got to sit back and wait and see what happens, man. I hope it's okay. And when all is said and done, who's your daddy, man? Who's your daddy? Jinping got Trump bowing down. Trump came through like a bottom bitch. Trump went over to China like a bottom bitch. And see, all these black guys, they know what I'm talking about. But I know they grifting. I know they don't care. I mean, I know they doing it for the fetty. They doing it for the spinach. They getting on YouTube pretending to be conservatives, hardcore, for the spinach. But they know he went over there. He was like a bottom bitch. Tell Chud to say that, hey, tell Chud stop saying niggas. Tell him call one of them dudes a bottom bitch and see what. Tell him don't say the N-word to him. They don't care. Tell them to call him a bottom bitch and see if they get upset. See if them Negroes get upset about that. Tell them to go into the chow line and refer to the black people as bottom bitches and see if they cool with that. Things gonna change there, wouldn't it? Tell him, he said, well, what that mean? Don't worry. Tell him, don't worry about it. Just do it. You know what? He got a pump. I think he on pump. I think I might put him I'm gonna send him a donation and suggest. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna be watching. And glazes Jinping, just all this praise of this man. It's, and even the MAGA, they didn't like that. I know they didn't like that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. We get it. You trying to make a good impression. We get it. You want him to say good things about you. But damn, bro, he poured it on thick too, man. He said this man is so great. No, he ain't. His people are eating rats. That don't sound like a great. If I had to eat a plate of rats, I don't think I'd be happy about who's in charge. And it's like Sean should have said that. What do you mean he's a great leader? Well, he's a great. No, he's not. He's not. He's a ruthless dictator. Well, the people, they're afraid of him. Well, the people, you damn right they obedient. He'll kill them. Is that what you want, Trump? Trump, is that what you want? But I grant you though, Trump, you're right. China, it's a wonderful thing to a certain degree to see it. It's a wonderful thing to see. I had the video. I don't have it. There was a video of the airport. They showed how the Chinese, how they don't play around. They were showing the plane leave. They got that rug up. Within 5 minutes, they had everything pulled up. Everybody was in order. They all left the tarmac in order. And that was China. They grow up like that. They grow up knowing, told what to do at all times. He said, now you want Trump to go to war with China. I don't want Trump to go to war. I don't want Trump to go to war at all. I hope he doesn't. You know what, bro? See, this what pisses me off, too. Another MAGA head. You guys got to, all you want to do is make excuses for Trump, bro. Fuck what I want a war for. Why would I want a war? American people losing their lives? Get your stupid ass out of here. What kind of shit is that? They'll just say something. No truth, just lies. Now you want Trump to go to war. I don't want him to go to war. He might, though, messing with it. Jinping don't like him. And Putin don't like him. The only people that they respected, both of them respected Obama. I don't know about Joe Biden. I don't that one I don't know. But they respected Obama, and Trump don't like that. And Trump is the president talking about Obama. Trump couldn't say nothing to if Trump was not the president and Trump was at a bar and Obama came in there, Trump would show his fucking teeth. He'd show his teeth. Every one of them, including the ones in the back. He'd be all smiles. He ain't gonna say nothing to Obama. He say that shit as president on Sean Hannity. And then check it out. Whenever they go somewhere, who the person he always running up behind? If Obama was all of this, why you always trying to sit next to him? Why you always trying to be up under him? When they go somewhere, here come Trump. And Obama came to your inauguration. He just hating on Obama, bro. That shit don't even make Obama been out of there. War is not an option with China. Well, considering our deficit, I would think so. And I would say 2 wars, the Iran thing. You see what Iran did? China way more advanced than Iran. China's got their drones faster, cheaper, and more deadly. And their armies, look at the personnel. Ridiculous amount of personnel, way more than we have. And when you talk about how big it is, it's going to be hard to be effective in that country. It's a huge country. And remember, the people have been eating rats. So what are you going to take them to? Where you going to push them back to? You can't push them back to nothing. The people been eating rats. A bad war for America is if we ate rats. But they're already eating rats. So how are you going to say things are bad? I seen a dude, a Chinese dude. I couldn't find that picture. I saw the picture. Damn. I actually have it. I don't know where I have it. I got to show you that picture, man. That girl with that big ass rat. That rat bigger than she is. Little Chinese girl. She got dinner. I tried to find it. Where that damn thing at? I might have to AI it, though. I might have to AI it. Like the stream, man. Trump goes to China, comes back with nothing. The Negro thinks his MAGA support means something. To who? To who? You still a nigga. And on top of that, I can't wait. I hope, and it's going to happen. When you go to your MAGA rally, Mr. Black MAGA man, I hope they spit in your weak ass face and call you a nigga. And you know what? I hope they do it because I agree with them. I think you are. I think you are. And I think they should do it to you. I think you're a coward and all of that. This man's over there bending a knee. You following this old ass, racist ass white man? I hope they do spit in your fucking face and call you a nigger and Chad the butler, builder you. And you sit there with spit dripping off your face trying to be with Trump. They still ain't gonna fuck with you after that. You MAGA fucking peel popping moron. You know they tripping on that, man. Putin and Gene, Putin's like, man, he was kissing your ass hard. He's like, I know, I know. He said, you falling for that weak ass Avon lady sales pitch? Nah. He said, you about to invade in Taiwan? He said, oh yes. Oh yes, I tell him, stay out of our business. I tell him. I tell him. I tell him, you stay out of our business. Oh man. Like the stream, man. Come on, man. What we doing? Support the platform, man. You know how we do, man. They want me to be a nigger. They want me to walk around here praising Trump. No, thank you. That would constitute I'm a nigger, because only a nigger would do that. And we're going to get to that, man. We're going to say who the nigga and who's not. They're niggas, bro. The niggas who support Trump, they're niggas. I support him when he says something right and he does something right, but this wasn't right. Bowing down to this racist ass Chinese man, bowing down to this clown who feeds his citizens rats. They're so hungry over there, they have a synthetic plastic. They're eating cardboard over there. China, great place. They're fucking eating cardboard. T-Bone, hit the link, or you're going to have to take a permanent vacation. See, T-Bone, what you got to understand is I don't have time for your disagreement. If you want to voice it, yeah, but if you want to sit there in the chat, you can't have that privilege because of your racism. You can take, if you disagree with me, you're a racist anyhow. Let me give you some clarity on that. If you disagree with me, you're a racist. Are you confused? Now, go somewhere. Don't listen to me. You don't like what I say? Don't listen to me. If you can express yourself, there's the join link. You're free to come up, but if you're afraid, got to get rid of you. We don't abide by cowards either. If you're a coward, we got to get rid of you. And you did exactly what I needed you to do. Take your monkey ass on somewhere. These guys, bro, they're so stupid. Instead of telling them to get out my chat, I said that this fool ran off. You guys are so stupid, man. You couldn't make it in the hood, bro. You couldn't make it in the hood. T-Bone, you couldn't make it in the hood. You couldn't make it in the hood, T-Bone. You're a coward. You're a coward. You couldn't make it. I'm not eating anything. I'm having a drink. It's 12 o'clock. If it's okay with you. These guys, look, you know what, though, T-Bone, I'm going to be for real with you. I feel sorry for you, man, because as a man, that's got to hurt being a coward. Forget this political stuff. I feel sorry. You got my sympathy, T-Bone. I don't, and I know you call me names, but T-Bone, I feel for you, brother. It's a hard world out there, man, and you're a coward. You know, they say a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a man dies one. That's you, T-Bone. That fits you perfectly, man. You're a coward. So I sort of feel sorry for you, man, because you're searching for a daddy, and that's Trump. I feel sorry for you. I had a daddy. Unfortunately, my daddy passed away, but I know how to be a man. I was raised by a man. I had a daddy. I don't need to look at a political figure, Obama, Joe Biden, or anybody to be my father. But you do. And I know how you feel, man. You deserve Trump. You deserve Trump. You deserve Trump. You deserve him. Jinping's regime is extremely xenophobic toward Americans. Right now, guarantee they're laughing at Trump in the media. Yeah, I wish, you know what? If you could do it, man, you probably got to speak Mandarin. Go and get some of their media stuff. I'd love to see that. I know they're clowning Trump, man. And he said Trump went over there to sell Boeing. See, once again, that's not helping Americans. Trump says the stock market, which is the stupidest fucking thing you can say. Most Americans are not in the stock market. You got to understand, when you say $7, $8, $9 gas, that people have to deal with that. That's real in people's lives. When you talk about stock market has never been as high, what do they got to do? Most people don't have most people don't have investments in the stock market. So that's meaningless. When you say eggs and food and gas, people see that. They want that stuff to go down. So what? Boeing, the rich get richer. I'm supposed to be happy that the rich get richer. I get poor, they get richer. Now, that's a big win for you, Trump, but that doesn't help America. That does not help America. Most people can't afford them. They don't have anything to invest. They're paycheck to paycheck. They're trying to make it. Most people don't have that type of money to spend on something like stocks or investments. They're trying to send their kids to school. They're trying to pay their utilities. They're trying to buy gas for the car, repair the car. They don't have any investment money. So when you have a president who talks about the stock market, he's talking over the heads of the. Now, I'll give Trump this. He's convinced the MAGAs with his racism. He'll feed them racism. And they say, okay, we'll forgive you for everything else. And they do. They ingest all of his racism, all of his bullshit. And this is where we are, man. This is how far we've come. Who's your daddy? Trump goes to China, comes back with Nathan. Comes back with Nathan nothing. He says people don't have money to invest, but somehow have the money for Netflix. Okay. Netflix is what, $7 a month? Okay. iPhone. Okay. Okay. An iPhone, expensive vehicles. Now on that one, when you say Alexis, no. Hold up. Check this out. I am bars. No. I am bars. I am bars. When I go, if you see a food stamp office, and as you go into it, say you're going through it or whatever, bad divorce, whatever, say your money, you just don't have the money. And you walk, and bars. When you walk into that food stamp office, when you start to get toward the front, you start to see Lexus, you start to see Benz. Yeah, no, you're right. There are people out there that's getting over, man. They getting food stamps. And what we just did with that guy who deleted his whole family, a family of 8, 2 people in the house, that's 10. In Shreveport, if you have over 5 kids, they've set it up where you get an additional $500. You get a family of 8 in Shreveport, Louisiana gets $1,200 in food. No, $2,200 in food stamps, $800 in cash, and so in addition to the $500 that somebody put in. I don't know. Somebody rich put the money. If they got over 5 kids, they get an additional 500. That's a month. That's a month. In addition to that, food stamps roll over. So if you don't use all of them, that rolls over. So you can have a food stamp card with $4,000 on it. If you got somebody say, hey, I'll give you $700 for 1,000 in food stamps, you can take that 700. You can have a Lexus. You can pay a car note. You got insurance and all that. You're getting 700. You're giving them. You don't even need all of that. That shit rolls over. So you don't need all that money. So that's where you're right. No. That's where you're right. Where they've taken charity and they've monetized the charity so that they can use it for the wrong. Look, see, Aaron Bars, that's what I'm trying to tell you. My criticism of Trump is the wrong thing. When you say the right thing, well, you see me criticizing Trump. I'm right with you, Bars, but Bars, another thing too, the racism. Why do we keep narrowing everything down to black and white? How about right and wrong? When are we going to do that? When we going to do that? He talking about investment. Yeah, most people don't have money to invest, man. I don't know why you arguing with me about that. And if you on food stamps and welfare, don't you think that's weird? No, I'm being serious. If a person is on food stamps and welfare, don't you think them having a investment account, maybe they shouldn't be on food stamps and welfare? Maybe the government should say you get no food stamps and welfare. You have stocks. You have investments. I mean, come on. Now you gonna become a liberal? Hold up, watch Aaron Bars. He finna become a liberal now. You gonna say ain't no problem with that? That's liberal thinking. Are you gonna become a liberal right in front of me? I am Bars about to turn into a liberal. Well, you say one thing, but then when you try to remedy it, you guys are complain about something. Then when it comes to remedies, you become liberals. You don't believe in the Democratic Party. You're not a liberal. But when it comes to remedy the problem, you become a liberal. That's crazy. I figured so. He said don't believe in labor. Yeah, I got you, bro. Now you scare me with that though. You scare me with I don't believe in labels. See, right there, that my spidey sense popped off. Like the stream, man. It's Saturday, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Get outside, man. Go out there and enjoy yourself, man. We only live once. Today, you'll never be able to get this day, this moment back. Go out, man, and just have a ball, man. Enjoy yourself. Go to a park. Partake of the of the opportunities in America. Go out there. The land of milk and honey. Why not, man? It's a Saturday. Once in a lifetime opportunity, man. Go out there and enjoy yourself. Go out there. I got you, Powernomics, Claude Anderson. Yeah, I got you. Claude Anderson. I got you. What's up with you, Jay? Did you get a notification, Jay? I ain't seen you, man. Did you get a notification? We've been going for a minute. Yeah, they hating on me over here, Jay. They hating on me, Jay. They don't want me to tell the truth. They don't want me to tell the truth, Jay. You see how they doing me?
I see you, Platt. I see you, bro. I see you, big bro. See what's
Mm-hmm.
going on out here, man. It's some bull, man.
What you think about Trump, man? You think he should have bent the knee like that? I can't hear you, Jay. Talking about Trump, man. You think your president, my president, should have went over there and bent the knee? You think that's cool? That's what you guys want to see out of your president? And you know, and the sad thing about it is, if Obama, man, if Obama did what he's doing, that would be the end of Obama. They'd impeach him on the plane home. You know what? He wouldn't even make it to the plane. They'd impeach him while he's having that dinner, and Obama would have to fly back to America commercial out of his pocket. See, that's what I'm saying. When they want to act, they act, but they don't. They letting this guy get away with it because I don't know why. They just letting him get away with it. What's up with you, Jay? I can't hear you, Jay. Man, if Obama did what Trump's doing, they'd impeach him in China while he's in China. If he's over in China talking bad about the other presidents, they'd call him a traitor. You see how racist this stuff is? And if you black, we have one set of rules. If you white, we have another set of rules. It's the same thing with Chud the Builder. If a black guy, what if a black guy live stream and said he's trying to hurt white people? He's live streaming saying that. You think they'd let him run around for 2-3 weeks? You see what I'm saying? Why we play this game, man, like these things are not real? Why do we play this game? We do. And there he goes. He said TDS. You're right. Any disagreement with Trump is TDS. There you go. All you guys got is shame and language, and you don't want to deal with the truth. The truth is, T-Bone, Trump is wrong. Period. Period. That's the truth, T-Bone. T-Bone. Yep. America is divided on purpose. Yeah, and it's really divided now. It's super divided now. Like no other place, America's stone divided. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. If Obama did it, bro, it would be that he get impeached. But because Trump is a racist white man, he gets to do it. T-Bone, you got to hold that. I know you don't want to deal with that. You got to hold that racism, T-Bone. That you got to hold it. I know you want to try to pretend. I know you want me to be one of these Negroes who bob my head up and down and tell you what you want to hear. I'm not. The fact is, Obama could never behave like that. Trump gets away with it because he's white and because he's racist. You don't like that, do you, T-Bone? You don't like hearing that from me, do you? Trump gets away with it because he's white and he's racist, T-Bone. Deal with that. Deal with that. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with that, T-Bone. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with that. Nah, you know that ain't gonna never happen, man. You know he ain't gonna never do that. Like the stream, man. Support the platform, man. Where my super chats at? Where my cash apps, man? We got to tell the truth over here, man. He said he wants a racist He would rather have a racist Republican than a racist Democrat. I got you, man. Well, you know what? You making sense with that because they couldn't wait to redistrict. You can tell who was really, really racist against black people. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait before the Supreme Court was finished. They was out there putting a new line up, cutting off black. Well, they really don't want black folks there. Now, they want the black people who they can get something out of, but black people in general, they'd rather not have them there. They'd rather not have them there. They'd rather get rid of them. Like the stream, man. Trump goes to China, comes back with nothing. The system is set up to hold you back. Trump's a racist white man, so he can pretty much do anything he wants. The bigots, the MAGA bigots, are going to support him. They're going to make excuses for him. They're going to lie for him. And he's over there bending the knee to the China man, to the Chinese dictator. You see that? He's over there bending the knee to the China man. Meanwhile, he's talking about Obama. This dusty ass, racist ass white man couldn't shine the shoes of Barack Obama. He's not fit to shine that man's shoes. And they think they can get Negroes like me to ignore that and look up to a dusty ass white boy like Trump that's over there kissing ass. No, thank you, brother. Both cheeks. He kissed that Japanese. He kissed that Chinese dude on his ass, both cheeks. I don't care. He can say anything he want about Biden and Obama. What he did, brother, that's unforgettable. He said knees look straight in that picture. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, much longer. China's been around longer than the U.S. Yeah, thousands of years. China's ancient, bruh. Yes, much longer. Much longer. Well, the United States is just it's a creation, but like anything, when you have poor leadership, Donald Trump, racist leadership, all of this redistricting black area, that's racist. That's nothing but racism. And shout out to Galvin Newsom who called it out. He said straight up racism. See, these Democrats, they're going to start calling this stuff out. They're going to stop playing games. They're going to stop playing games. He said that shit ain't nothing but straight up racism. All of that redistrict these black people. They don't want black people to have a voice. That's slavery. They need you to pick the cotton. They don't need you to vote. Oh, brother. As the world turns, bruh. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. What we doing over here? Where we trying to go, man? What's up? It's Sunday. It's time to go hang out. Enjoy yourself, man. T-Bone said, you lost me with Newscomb. Well, Galvin did speak out, brother. You can disagree all you want. You free to leave, bro, anytime you want to. This you up here, you like Trump? So you like Trump, but you don't like Newscomb, but you like Trump. Get your, you know what, T-Bone, we're gonna relieve you of your duties, brother. You know that? We're gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me about these clowns on here, bro. They come on here, they talking out their ass. They just talking crazy, bro. When it comes time to recognize the reparations owed to the FBA Foundation, Black Americans, America was the first to, can y'all clear that up? It ain't gonna be no Trump, and it certainly ain't gonna come from no, will you get reparations? You ain't gonna get it from no Donald Trump, and you ain't gonna get it from no Republican Party. Do you? You see, when you say, and I get that, man, foundational Black Americans, that would encompass me, but because I'm gonna get mine first. That's what y'all see. I'm a different type of nigga. Y'all playing with me. I'm Africa. Ain't no Africa in my bloodline. Now look, check this out. You say foundational Black America. It's not gonna come from no Republicans. They don't even believe in stuff like that. They don't even believe in that. Oh, well, that means you want us to vote for the Democrats. I don't want you to vote for nobody. You vote for who you want to vote for. Oh, you just saying that because you want us to vote for the Democrat. I'm not telling you to vote for anybody. I'm just saying it ain't going to be no racist fucking white supremacists giving niggas reparations. That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd to even suggest that. And then in that suggestion, you're ignoring the poverty and the plight. You got an opioid addiction in middle America. You're just ignoring that like that don't exist. And then you're asking them to pay higher taxes to give you money while they suffer in poverty. They're not like us. They're not going to do that. I'm sorry, man. You don't want to hear that. I know you don't. You just want to you want to bang on that FBA drum, you're going to get reparations. Okay, keep banging on it, motherfucker, because they're going to come to my house first. Keep banging on that drum. Stupid motherfucker. Go ahead, Jay.
But you on fire, man. You killing them. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come to your place first, huh?
If they put out a reparations check, it's going to hit my it's going to hit my mailbox or my account. I'm going to be looking for it like my food stamps.
That's funny, man.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna be out there telling the women, yo, when my reparations hit, yeah, I got you. I can take you out. Yeah, we go go to the casinos. We gonna go. You always say we going to. We go when my reparations hit. They come.
Man, you a fool, man. Oh man, that's where I'm about to go in a little bit. I'm about to head out there and play some
Throw something.
roulette.
Throw something on those basketball. Who's playing tonight?
Okay, so tonight we got, I think we got the last game of the Cavaliers and Pistons, and Cavaliers did a bad job yesterday because they lost. I really needed them to win that game, but anyways, tonight all we got is or excuse me, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow. All we got is Cavaliers and Pistons. They tie the series at 3-3, Game 7 tomorrow, 5 p.m. And they're really in favor of the Pistons, but in my belief, I don't think the Pistons will really get it done. But that's just
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You know that Harden's on the Cleveland Cavaliers, right?
Yeah, and he's not playing like he wants to be in the NBA. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
he's
don't
doing
know.
terrible.
I haven't been keeping up with it. Where's the last game at?
The last game, I believe. Hold on, because I could get there for you. I think it's Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Home field.
What's the, you ain't got no spread. You ain't got no spread, right?
I got that for you too. Give me 1 second. I get that for you too. Okay, so excuse me. Since the Pistons are home favorites in this game, there are 3.5 to 4.5 point home favorites. And then the money line. So the Pistons are going to be negative 185 to negative 190. Then the Cavaliers are plus 150 to plus 160. The over under is going to be 205.5. If you ask me, it might be over. So a lot of
Well,
these
hold on.
games have been overs.
Okay, let's predict the game based on the over under. Okay, how would I do that? They're tied up. I would go and look at those 6 games and look at what the average total is. Not the average. Go and look at what the exact total is for each game, and then in your mind say what you average this thing out, because they're 3-3. Now I'm gonna show you, because I'm gonna predict the winner by that. If the line maker got it low, if it's I don't know what it is, if it's higher or it's higher than what the basic average is, if it's higher than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
line maker's telling you that little 4-point spread ain't gonna even matter. So it's a question of which team you take, right? No, I'm
Yes, sir.
saying it goes by that though. Because now I've done it. You look at the spreads, right? Now, ain't the Knicks still in it?
Give me 1 second. Hold on, hold
Are
on.
they getting beat?
Because I can find out for you right now.
Well, no, I haven't been keeping up with it, man. But I
Well,
was.
I only keeping up to get paid. I don't really care about these
I
teams
heard
like
that.
that.
I ain't had time to even do that, man. So, like I just not. I don't know. Maybe in the finals, but right now the playoffs and all that. Um, I would go. I would go if they make Detroit the favorite and the 200. If normally those games are high like 230, 225, 217, 218, and they give me a 4-point spread with a 202, they're telling me that they're sensing somebody's going to quit or not be in the game. And they believe me,
Right.
they know more than you think they know. So I would take the Detroit. I take Detroit because, like you said, he's been off. I go with Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking that too. But I was also thinking, ain't no way the Cavs just gonna lose 2 in a row. Like I was also thinking that.
Well, not if he's missing shots. If Harden, is he being D'd up or is he just missing the shot?
Both.
Yeah, well, if they can D him, I'd take Detroit. Now, if he's playing a team and he's just missing shots, but he's open all the time, I would go with Harden. But they can D him because there are some players who can shut him down. I didn't think so
Absolutely.
myself because I could never shut him down. But there are players in the NBA, he can't get a shot off, man. Draymond can shut him. He can't do shit against Draymond.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
can shoot the 3, but if he try to drive, you know how you do the dribble drive? That shit don't work with Dray. Draymond be killing that. He can't do shit with Draymond.
Yep. Draymond be beating him like he stole something.
No, he played within the rules, but I'm saying he can't do nothing as far as when he dribble inside, Draymond gonna block the shot or he gonna cause him to take a bad shot. And
Yeah.
over time, that gives the team a chance to get ahead. And then, now I'm not talking about the gambling, I'm just saying across the team. So Harden, I like Harden. When he's on, he's impossible to stop. But
Yeah.
when he's not on, bro, they're gonna lose, man. I don't even know what you get on defense with Harden. I'm trying to think about, does Harden block any shots?
Harden is lazy. Harden is
Yeah.
extremely lazy, man.
Yeah, I would
And
go against them then. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a perfect answer. A
Mm-hmm.
perfect answer. So I can't even hate that. I can't hate it. Oh, I saw you last night, play. You was in No Captivities, man. No Captivity stream. That was pretty cool, man.
No, I came up, man. I had been over. It's been a while since I've been over there. I was listening, and
Oh,
I
okay,
gave him
okay.
a couple of bucks, man. He's all right. And I was
Hey,
listening because I was trying to catch up. He was going in on some stuff.
he was talking about Anton.
He's like,
Oh, he was grilling Anton, boy.
what?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I got you. Uh, I don't know, man. Give me another month or two. I get some stuff settled. If I can, I'll try to be over there more.
Yeah,
But
cool. He's a cool dude.
yeah, man, Freezy took the mantle, man. He took off, started him a channel. I remember when Freezy, I had like, I don't know, 7,000. Freezy had about 4,000. All them dudes done passed them blew past me. I don't, my stuff don't work like that, but their shit is working. He's doing the right thing, man. He,
Mm,
he's killing it. So
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, man, you got Trump over there kissing the ring, Platt. What's up with
mm,
Trump kissing the ring?
uh, I don't know, man. A lot of the MAGA people, they upset about that. They don't want you to say that.
Oh well, it's true. What they want me to tell you? Air ain't breathable. You tell you water ain't drinkable. I'm just saying, man. The proof is in the pudding. What? How long are they? How long are they gonna love ignorance, man? Like, is this? Sometimes it's just unbearable, man. We can't just keep doing this. We got. I mean, sooner or later, you got to rip the Band-Aid off, man. The truth must be revealed.
Mhm.
Look, look. Trump ain't got no power. He over there begging. Let just come through the door and tell the truth. He got nothing going for him, man. America in a little bit of trouble. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. Like, let's do our best to fix it instead of trying to cover up the accident, or cover up what's going on.
the
These are
white
very
suprem-
simple solutions.
the white supremacists don't like my black ass calling it out though. I'm supposed to be a good nigga and stay in the pocket.
Well, that's tough, man, because it shouldn't matter who the messenger is. It should matter what the message is saying.
Hmm.
That should be way more important. But if they can't stop focusing on the messenger rather than the message, hey, they in trouble, bro. Quite frankly, and our problem. Because if y'all can't come to terms with what's really going on out here, maybe you wouldn't meant to know. Oh
They're
well.
saying they're saying Trump went to China and he bought Elon and all of those rich billionaire investors to Jinping like a good bitch. Yeah, Jay, I don't know if I agree with that, but that's what they say. They said Trump's a bottom bitch.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that being a thing.
That's good though, man. You wake up to more money. You be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
how you do. That's how you do.
he ain't got no dignity. He ain't got no. Nobody's gonna really respect that. If he can't, if I'm sorry, man. I be seeing all kind of things, man, online. Got Mr. Beast just uploaded a video, and that actually plays into the moral character and all that. He just uploaded a video talking about one girl is on an island with five dudes, and she dated all five of them dudes, and the last guy standing gets the money or whatever. Man, never in a million years will I even touch that island. I don't care. You
Well,
can do for all the money in the
okay,
world.
that's for TV, but in the real world, that's it. There's been books and all types of statements about we like to, because we live inside, we live in a house, we have running water, we have a grocery store, We drive cars. We like to pretend that we're civilized, but we're not that much. We haven't evolved as much as people think we have, because when you say one woman, 5 men on an island, that's not going to be good for none of those people unless they can be rescued. No, I'm serious. They ain't gonna live there. No, ain't gonna be no 10 years, and then that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be 4 guys, 1 woman. She chooses 1 man, and for the next 10 years, waiting to get rescued. The other 4 guys are gathering food. This just it goes against our we become back more. We become animal. We're closer to animals than we want to deal with. That's what I'm saying. Now I get all of that. I don't agree with anything where you do something illegal. I'm just simply saying I'll tell you this, you'll have people who ain't fucking with. I'll tell you this, when that woman chooses that man, I bet you the people who she didn't choose don't fuck with them. They're going to be gathering their own wood. They'll be finding their own food. They'll be by themselves. Them other 4 dudes might stick together. They might respect the fact that she's with him, but they ain't going to help them. That's what I'm saying. And then you would say, well, why not? Because we go back to our animal instinct very quickly. We like to pretend we're so civilized. We're not. We're not as much as people want to believe that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's definitely true. Funny too, but definitely true. I think that's something though.
Yeah, and that's just man. That's what man's man's civilization is, the fact he will control his animal nature. That's the whole point. They're not saying he's not an animal. They're saying because okay, an alligator can't act like a human being. It just can't. It's an alligator. You can tame it. Even
Yeah.
that, no, they still take them down. They still chew them up. So eventually, it might be 5 years, but one day they go into that water and it's over, right? They might be able to rub him on his arms and shit and rub him, and he's tame for a minute.
Yeah.
But and we see that every day. We're not that civilized to begin with. We see all types of. Look at the brother in New Orleans. He clipped his whole family. Is that civilized?
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. We're not as civilized as we. That's what a lot of the scientists were saying. We flirt with that like we've evolved so far away. He said we're really not evolved at all. We just like to think we're so evolved over sharks or over alligators or over lions and stuff like that. He said we're really not that much involved. When we face danger and that's when we resort back to those things. But yeah, you got cold air, you got cable, you got Netflix, you got food, you got
internet.
women. Yeah, you got women. You know, you're going to be satisfied.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But when you don't have those things, the pursuit of those things, a lot of and you can't get them. Like you got a lack of money as far as housing. That's when you start to see the animals come out in people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's interesting. You put it that way too. Very smart.
No. Trump went overseas. Who's your daddy? Jinping. Man, it looks bad. Trump's praising him. He's disrespecting Biden, disrespecting Obama. And I can't believe MAGA, because it's like, you cool with that? They cool with it. Cool with that.
That's just too much damn pride, man. I just whatever. It ain't our. You know what? It really ain't our battle, man. Really ain't our battle. I think that's foolish. He ain't had to go over there because it's just so theatrical. You know, that's my
Mm-hmm.
point. It's so emotional, theatrical. That's just not necessary. But whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah,
You think Time magazine should take that cover?
take it down? No, keep
No,
it up.
no. Take it and put it on their magazine next month.
Yeah, hell yeah, they should.
They should too. I agree.
Hell yeah, they should. Absolutely, they should. Matter of fact, they should. What else could they put on there? Let's see. See, no, they could. They could. They could edit G's hand out and Trump kissing it.
They got to put a black mark on Trump's hand though, because all the what do they call it? What's it when they put that needle in there? What is that? Drips.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I think.
The hospital, they put the needle in your arm, and they have a drip bag.
Oh, the I know what it's called. IV bag, right?
IV bag. Okay, that's what I'm saying. They got to put that black mark on his hand.
Boy, that's funny. Anyways, Platt, I'm about to head out to the casino, man. I'm about to get ready right now. But I just
Enjoy,
want to come in and say what's up.
enjoy yourself, man.
Hey, man,
You
hope you
got
make
you
some
got your
money.
comp. You got your comp card.
Yeah, VA House
Yeah,
for
there you go.
this specific casino. Yeah,
There you go.
I'm a silver member there.
I went out there, man, and spent money and I didn't have my comp card. You know, it's like throwing it away because you know what? Also, the comp cards for me, I think they be doing stuff because when you put your comp card in, for me, I win more. Without
Mm.
a comp card, it's random, mostly not. But when I have a comp card, man, sometimes the machine be and I think they know like how much money you because what they do, right? But when you put in the card, I think they can control the machine, not by the machine, but by the card.
Oh yeah, 1000%. I believe
Mhm.
that too. As a matter of fact, I know at your casino where you go, um, you probably got the roulette table with the ball, right? They spin the ball. Okay, here in California, they don't do that. They don't spin the ball. They
Mhm.
spin a wheel, but the wheel has cards on it. So as soon as the wheel stops, they pull a card, and it may be red 29, odd, or it's like that here. It's no ball. But the fact that they do that, I'm telling you, Platt, it makes the game at least 20 times easier. It makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I got you. I don't do table games, but I got you.
Oh, okay. Well, you
If I
do
do it, I'm
you
a
do
sport.
machines?
No, well, not really, but no, I'm a sports guy.
Oh, okay,
I'm a
okay.
sports guy. I had a wonderful year with football. Um, I might do something in the playoffs. Uh, but I'm gonna tell you, a team I'm targeting is Pittsburgh. I think they're gonna stink. I think they'll have their worst season ever, and I think that they're gonna get Eli. Oh yeah, in college, I don't care, Jay. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about no line. I'm taking Eli. I'm riding the redneck roller coaster to to the pay window. No, I'm being for real, man. I'm very serious. I'm nothing but Eli. I really think that this year he's going to be good enough to make a lot of people money.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
jumping on that. I'm jumping on that early.
Okay. Got any predictions for teams that you're gonna see in college football making it to the bowl?
I'm gonna be with my Notre Dame. You know what? I gotta get me I might have to go take me a class, man. Notre Dame always comes through for me, man. I love Notre Dame. I
Mm.
love that coach. I just love Notre Dame, bro. I mean, they man, you know how you be going through it, and then they say Notre Dame playing at 4:30, Arkansas. And you said you look at it and you said, look at these other games, Oregon this and UCLA and USC, and then some MAC games, Bowling Green. Man, no. I said, fuck it. I don't care about I just go and put the bet in. Give me Notre Dame. And then they'll tell you, okay, -7.5. I said, book it. They gave it to me. They say 300 to win 272. I said, gotcha. Take my ticket. Notre Dame. I don't. Them people be no names. Running back. I never heard of it. He run his.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with now. Know to come through, man. Know to bring that money home, man. I be like, yeah, now I'm all right. I'm at 5 now. Now I'm all right. I just got to double up, and I double up.
I gotta agree. Them and to your Notre Dame would be my Penn State. I'll just put it that way.
Okay,
Like your Notre Dame would be my Penn State. Like I love when they come through, man.
Well, Penn State. Me and James Franklin. Now he's fired. He ran me away from Penn State, man. He screwed me over. I don't like James Franklin. He cost me a lot of bread.
I can see that.
He made so many mistakes, man. But as far as the university, they're a good school. But I'm actually an Ohio State guy. So, and I haven't been there even after the national championship. You know why? You know how come I don't fuck with Ohio State? I don't like the coach. I don't like that Ryan, whatever his name is.
Coach Day.
Yeah, I don't like him, man. No, I love Ohio State, but this guy, I don't like this guy. He ain't got no swag to him. He's not like a Urban Meyer. He's not like. Nah, that's why I don't like this. I don't like. He just don't have no. I don't like that, man. I like a college coach who don't give a fuck. I like them guys, man. I like a guy who said we're gonna run it up on your ass. Fuck all that. Not only we gonna win, we gonna run it up.
Yeah,
I don't care if we up 30 to nothing at the half. We gonna put another 30. I like those coaches. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And Ohio State used to be like that. Nick Saban was like that. I had Nick Saban. It's like I know him. I know exactly how he coaches. When he playing a sorry team, he gonna let up. But when he playing LSU and Georgia, he gonna turn it up. Cause I be like, yo, 3 points against LSU, that ain't how. Because they played Michigan State. They had to come from behind. They won by 6 points. They was supposed to win by 25, 27. So everybody looking at Nick Saban. Oh, that team must be suffering. Nope, that's not how he plays. Then he playing Georgia, and they say 2.5. I say, you giving me 2.5 points against Georgia? I put everything I got on Nick Saban. Nick Saban beat them by 41 to 20.
Oh, that's easy. That's an easy choice.
That's how he coached. No, I got to get into that with another coach. I was just into those coaches. I tried to follow the Washington dude, but he sucks in the SEC. He made me money when he was in the Pac-10, but I think I'm gonna go with Saggetti, the guy with Indiana.
Oh yeah, Coach Signetti.
Signetti.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with him. I don't give a fuck.
Of course.
I don't care what the line is. I don't care. I'm taking it.
Hell yeah.
He's like that. He don't care. He'll put 100 on your ass. He don't care.
Hell yeah.
And
1,000%.
Yeah. So, and that's where the money was. I got on him now. I got him against Oregon, and he screwed me on Miami of Ohio, but the line maker put that line too high anyhow, and they actually was covering, and then Miami got a cheap touchdown. So Miami got me in the championship, but I won with Oregon, and all his games, because I said, this guy right here, I said, they keep underrating him, and sure enough, he came through, man. And when I saw the Oregon game, I said, nah, man. I said, I don't know who this guy is, but he got them boys playing. I said, Indiana balling, man.
Oh, yeah.
He had them balling out, man.
They whooped on Oregon. Oh, it was the proudest day of my life.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it at the half. I was like, damn, that's Oregon. This man beating Oregon like 40 to 14. Yeah,
good.
I said he can look at a team and he can take from. That's a good coach.
Yeah, good.
You don't have no good talent, man. Them dudes ain't no good. You know what? And the people Man, them people, look, I ain't got no problem with Indiana, but Indiana, who in their right mind going to fucking Indiana? If you're a number one recruit coming out of high school, you going to Indiana to play? Nobody. That's what I was saying. I was like, this guy's a good coach. But then again, most people don't understand college football, so they don't understand it. I do.
Well, remember, that same hype was around Colorado 2 years ago. Actually, last year, too. That same hype. Everybody
Well,
wanted to go there because Coach Dion there.
yeah, what Dion needs to do is, now that they've changed this thing with the Supreme Court, he needs to reach out. And I looked it up. Alabama top 10. It's like black guy, it's a cornerback, black guy, running back, white guy, offensive tackle, black guy, black guy. If I'm Dion, because of what the Supreme Court did, I'm in the houses telling those kids, leave Georgia, come coach, come out here with me. You don't want to play for a racist state. Come with me. I'll take care of you. And Dion, you need to do that now. And Dion, you need a quarterback. You don't have no quarterback.
For real.
Yeah, there's plenty of quarterbacks in the FCC. You need to come get one. They'll come. And you know what? They can take the high road and say, I left that school. I left Alabama. Well, Alabama don't have one. But even though that guy, he went to, I have no idea why they drafted him. I think the Rams took him. Trash court, but that's fine. You need to go get you. You know what, Dion? Get the brother from Ole Miss. Good Lord, is he good? Dion, he perfect for you. He perfect for Colorado. Go and recruit the brother for Ole Miss. That dude is awesome. Get that dude some talent. Get that dude Dion behind him. Man,
who knows if he's gonna want to come to a Colorado? He's at Ole Miss. So I mean, it's that's a big
racist school.
I know, but maybe he don't see it that way because there's so much hype around Colorado. They dang near calling it they damn near calling Colorado a HBCU because of him.
Okay, well he can prevent
know.
He can. I gotta go look that guy up. That guy made me some bread. That dude can make shit happen. I think they playing Georgia. He bought Georgia back with that team. He made that shot. Remember that touch? I mean that pass over the middle. Dude caught it at the logo, and they killed the clock. And that's Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin's come out publicly and said he didn't like Ole Miss. He didn't like the racism and the Confederacy stuff.
Oh yeah.
And normally one of the big things is when your coach goes to another school, unofficially they got to lead the players along because they look at them, they have an unfair advantage. They was coaching them. If I'm you, Lane, you got to get that. If you don't already have them, you got to bring that quarterback to LSU.
Yeah, I could agree. It'd be like another Joe Burrow season if they did that, but who knows?
Okay, well, yeah, he's gonna get drafted. I mean, I know what you mean, but LSU got problems as far as line, but he knows the player, so we'll see. And then Lane's a good coach, so Lane knows what he's doing. He knows how to recruit, and he knows where people need to be. So, and we saw that with Ole Miss. He's got better talent with LSU. They're way better than Ole Miss. He took them to 10-1. Also, Lane's one of those guys. Lane's don't take his foot off the gas. Lane is a coach.
I like Lane. He can actually cover I like that he listens to Vegas, if that makes sense.
No, he keeps up with it. You're right. He keeps up with the spread. He does. Now he's going to deny it, but he be keeping up with it because you can tell he'd be like 2 minutes left. They up 50 to 14, and he's got to win by 48. And you'll see him, man. He'll be throwing the ball. All you got to do is run the clock out. I see Lane to throw a slant. He'll call a timeout. He'll throw a deep ball. It'll miss. He'll send that running back. That running back get a lane. That running back go like 20 yards. It'll be like 45 seconds left on the 9. And you'll see Lane, man. I'll be like, yeah, he'll bring that money home. Believe me, he done that for me. I'll be sitting up there watching, and boom, touchdown. And it'll be like 13 seconds, they kick off. And I said, Lane, keep up with that money line, bro.
Oh
See,
yeah.
the money line helps the boosters. What you got to understand is people will come to the university and say, okay, here's 200,000. Then they'll turn around and gamble on that school to get their money back. And
Oh yeah.
Lane knows, because they'll say when you go to a boosters meeting, it'll be Lane and a bunch of the boosters, and they'll have fun and food, and they'll meet the players. But then they'll pull them off to the side and say, "Hey, Lane," he'll say, "Yeah, listen, man, can you cover the spread?" And he'll say, "What you mean?" He said, "Listen, I'm not saying make it look like you covering spread. I'm just saying I got money on these games. When you
Right.
can, if you can score, can you score? I'm not saying it's 15 seconds. You on the 10-yard line. Don't take a knee. I'm saying when you can score, can you score? Don't take a knee when it's 30 seconds. You got a first down and you're in the 20-yard line. Go ahead and score. You think that stuff don't sink into them? They're gonna say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." They're gonna say, "I got you." And sure enough, because you said tell with Lane, that's exactly what he does. And Nick Saban was like that. Saban would do it. Now you had to stay away from the weak teams because Saban didn't care. He put his backups in. But when he played Ole Miss, Georgia, LSU, yeah, he gonna cover, man.
Oh yeah. But anyways, I appreciate the college talk, man. I got to get up out of here, bro.
Enjoy yourself. Have a nice weekend, brother.
Amen. Thank you.
Like the stream, man. We got Trump. He's glazing the Chinese dictator. How many of you Negroes gonna make more excuses for this fat ass? How many of you Negroes gonna keep lying and making excuses for this fat fuck? A lot of you niggas don't have no fathers. That's why you like Trump. And that's why you don't have no bitches. That's why you like Trump. You niggas is suckers, bruh. You suck. You niggas suckers. And I've been saying that shit. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. And I'm the only one that's really, really been talking about this shit. Like the stream, man. Do me a favor, hit the like. Like the stream. Support the platform, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Go out to, what's up with you, Paul? It's a beautiful day. Go to the park. First, go ahead and wash your car, man. Wash and wax your car. Go to the park. Deal with you some young honeys. And about 9 o'clock, fall back at the house, man. Fall back. Enjoy yourself, man. The time is yours. Like the stream, man. Trump bowed down, man. Trump was like a bottom bitch to Jinping. To Jinping, he was like a bottom bitch. He submitted, bro. Trump submitted. Trump gave it up, though. Hold on, let me drop this link, man, because we about to get out of here, though. But here we go. We got the join link, man. We got so many cowards out here, man. Well, I've challenged guys. They ain't going to come up here. They're afraid. They got to hide behind their keyboards. They got to hide behind their meager, pathetic lives. Half of them are incels. They're half of them are incels, and they hate black people. Like the stream, man. We got you, man. Look, do me a favor, man. Like the stream. Just hit the like. Reach down there if you can. Even if you don't like me, hit the like, man. Support the platform. Even if you don't like me, hit the like. Support the platform. We got the super chat. We got the cash app. We got the super chat. We got the cash app. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?